Sorry about that technical difficulty. But we're back, and we were talking about what's the hype.
It was the crackheads.
The crackheads. You got the crackheads.
Shooting on the wires outside.
What about you, Z? You got anything going on that you are excited about? What's hyping you up?
Actually, now that you mentioned Knox, I actually have a meeting with him tomorrow, him and Nora.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
To shoot a music video, so that's something I'm looking forward to. Hopefully.
If it's a song I know, it's fire.
Yes.
Is it off of the
That's
medicine bag?
Stimmy steaks and pasta.
Fire.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
So,
Right.
yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That's the meeting at 10 a.m. tomorrow at Evie's. So
Nice.
have a brunch kind of talk over.
Fuck, can I come? Their tamales are amazing.
Yeah, they're amazing, bro. So I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as he said Evie's, I was like,
Fuck
yes.
yeah, bro. Why the fuck
Yes.
can't he ever invite me the other shit? We always chilling at his
Well,
house.
Pop out, bro. Shit.
Shit, you'll see me there. Like, a fucking table away, just munching down on the tamales. Like,
Right?
just keep them
Swear.
coming. Put them on that table's bill.
Now, another halftime debate we can have maybe in the future, since you are from Nuevo Leon,
Yes,
your roots are from Nuevo Leon, Z's roots, my roots, we're all from Nuevo Leon, right?
Gang
Would
shit.
you say that Evie's tamales are much better than Tamaleria Nuevo Leon?
See, the thing is, I never had tamaleria in Nuevo Leon. Not once. And, like,
That's
I've
so
always...
hard.
I've seen it like there, and like I've been like, it's always been like, why haven't I never gone there? But like, just never like, whenever like when I was young, my mom would just go to Evie's. Like she'd just take me there. You know,
Yeah.
she's not like Mexican. She was born here. Her
Yeah.
her mom was born here.
You know, that's weird because like I never had Evie's until I met my wife, but it was always either E&L tamales or the Nuevo Leon, the one from the Tamaleria from Nuevo Leon. I was like, man, now that I think about it, I was like, Evie's is good, and so are the ones from Nuevo Leon. I'm like, that now
I
it's
probably
hard.
have to go try them, bro. But I would love to be like, have like both like a fucking dozen each of tamales right here in front, and I would that'd be dope. It's like just to try,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, if you,
But I gotta warn you guys, like y'all may judge, y'all may hate. I eat my tamales with hot sauce and shit too, but like my preferred way to eat tamales is with ketchup.
ooh, okay.
And it's I can eat it with the hot sauce because like there's been times the
Yeah,
trenches.
you're the ketchup guy. I
you know,
forgot.
I love ketchup. Like I'll eat my pizza with like it's like that's like a whole nother. So that's a Pablo Pleasure. Like there's ketchup Pablo. That's a whole different demon. Like, you know. But I worked out some weird shit because I used to eat it with rice and shit too when I was younger. But
Yeah.
I calmed down. But I definitely I'll smash. If you put a dozen of each in front of me, they'll be gone by the end of the show.
And shout out to all the RGV listeners down in the valley, especially G-Thang. If you guys ever do go to the valley or you're ever in the area, be sure to check out Delia's Tamales.
Delia's tamales.
Those
Mm.
those
Bet.
slap.
I'm always like well actually not anymore. My rest in peace, my uncle. He passed away like 2 years ago. But I used to when I'd go to see my pops, I'd pass through Houston. I'd get the flight to Houston, take the bus over. You know, just because I like danger. But no, I was too broke to take the whole thing.
No, I feel you, bro.
So I just I had to take expenses where you could, so I'd go down and now God rest his soul, that's my dog. He'd always show love. Look out like Miko. I got you in this. Like I love him, but like I would always be like, oh, where are we gonna go eat at? And he'd pick like a restaurant, and I'm like, it's all right. It's good, but then like yeah, the real reason like it's just like a baddie that worked there. And like, it's just like some fine. And she was like, Rachel, my uncle, he's the man, so I'm like, this nigga. Hey, I'm over here starving and shit. I want some good ass food. He's coming here, and the lady's like, oh, senor, like, I'm like, this nigga, like, I chose this whack ass, It was actually pretty good, but it's just like, I know there's better out there, like more authentic ass, good shit, but just because Cheeks over here was, but I love it. For me, it's I need a good plug, like for good Texas food. So I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna have to try out Delia's tamales.
Yeah, it's dope, bro. Anything else you got, Z?
Yeah. For all, like obviously everybody knows that if you've been following the show, we're big nerds here. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and the Book of Boba Fett Mando references were so. I wouldn't even say references. I'd just say the whole damn episode belonged to him. It had nothing to do with Boba Fett until like the last 5 minutes of the episode. But I don't want to spoil anything. It just came out on Wednesday, so it gives a couple people, a couple days to watch it. But Yeah, it's just the whole episode. I wouldn't even call it an episode for the Book of Boba Fett. Like there's not 7 episodes for the Book of Boba Fett. There's only 6 because this last episode was completely all about Mando. That's what I will say.
See, man, I gotta get a bag of candy because I feel like I realize this about myself. I only pay attention to shit like especially shows when they have like something I can just, it's like a weird like.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's just how I get hypnotized again. But I need like the candy or something sugary and then watch some just for my mind to be like on it. But like I haven't. It's been so long since I've been in the good show, but I haven't watched any of the Disney stuff.
Yeah. For me, actually, tomorrow I don't remember the last time it actually happened on a Saturday, but tomorrow, like Z said, he's a big Star Wars, fan. Nerd is more like a, but he's a
I
fan.
feel like nerd has a negative stigma. I feel
No,
but,
I'm a
But if you
fucking
own
nerd.
it, own it.
Yeah, if you own it, you own it.
I'm
right?
a damn nerd. It's so
And
funny
I'm
because
fucking proud.
exactly like when me and Javi talk, Javi's like,
Oh no,
"You're-"
Javi, I was here. I watched it.
Yeah.
See, I'm not. I like Star Wars, but I'm not. I don't know that.
No,
like,
Javi
like
was
Marvel
like,
and shit. We can talk about that all day.
Yeah.
But like Star Wars, like I get your your obsession. I get it 100. So when I see him and Javi talk, I'm like, damn, is this how I look? Is this how me and my boys look when his girl sees me? They're like talking like about Marvel. Like, bro, do you see like like okay,
hey, we get like that about Marvel
bro.
over here too.
Oh,
Bro.
hey, Marvel's my shit,
Yeah.
bro. And I'll talk DC too, bro. But it's just a lot of the Marvel's just taking over with the universe. Like, you can't even talk about the comics. Like it has to be two. Like we're talking comic books, we're talking movies. Because now it's like
Honestly, they're almost 1 and the 2 now.
almost.
They're almost
about.
1 and the 2 now.
just about.
Yep.
Hey, that new Tom Cruise.
Ooh.
Okay, thank you,
man.
thank you, because I thought
Ooh.
I was the only one that thought it was gonna be dope. I thought I was the only one.
I'm lit. I was like, because I had heard the rumors that he was supposed to be the Iron Man. And I was like, this is fucking gold. I was like, let's go. And then he's supposed to. It's all I think stuff you share. 'Cause
Yeah.
I haven't been on Facebook. I've been like blocked, so I could just been over here.
He's got
whatever
like
they share.
3 Infinity Stones.
Oh
He
my
walks around with
gosh,
Thanos'
bro.
head in a jar, like to keep it
Bro.
preserved. Like it's so dope. I cannot wait to see this. Like, this is superior Iron Man. Like this is the Iron Man Prime. This is like the best Iron Man out of all the variants. Like you know how Kang the Conqueror was the prime of his variants. Well, this Tom Cruise is the prime of all the Iron Man. Like this is the most powerful Iron Man we're gonna see.
Wow.
This is gonna be nuts because who knows how many more movies this means for him.
Yeah.
Who knows how many more Iron Mans you get. It's like I don't want. I feel like a reason people are like against it are because they know how great this could be. Like, how epic and how much it could overshadow the Robert Downey legacy.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the OG. You always respect the first one, the OG. Just like I like this for me overshadows Captain America, and like the fact that Doctor Strange is now the leader of the Avengers overshadows who Captain America.
Yeah.
And it takes me like, damn, our kids now gonna forget the old days,
Yeah, right.
I don't care what anybody says. I'm still a huge Cap fan.
Oh, bro, for sure, bro. I had a shirt, bro. I had a shirt, and I still somewhere have it, and it was like a very nice like Under Armour shirt, and I used to wear that bitch every fucking Captain America with every unit. And even if it wasn't Captain America, I just started wearing them. I don't care. Fuck, he's gonna come out. Just some cameo.
Right, exactly.
But no, I'm so excited. Like, can we say like for the next 5 years, I'm just excited for Marvel movies. Like that's the big hype.
Oh.
Like, and it's never ends. Like, it's never like if it's one thing I can count on, it's that Marvel's gonna be there, like making a dope movie for me.
Yeah.
You know. And like I love it. Like it's the only thing sustainable right now in my life, and I love it. No cap. It's like thank you. Like it's
the only consistent thing that I have
swear
in my life.
to God, like,
Only consistent yet.
like they took my hot Cheetos, they took Betty White. Like don't take my.
That is so
Oh,
sad. We were literally
bro.
on the search for hot Cheetos the other day because my daughter's a huge fan, and oh man, she found one bag hidden all the way. So somebody must have found it and hid it behind all these fucking
Did you
cans.
buy it?
Oh, she ended up
Oh,
grabbing
y'all
it. Yeah,
ain't
she
shit. They
sn-
probably went back like fuck.
We gotta go to
me.
we gotta go to Mexico get the Mexican hot Cheetos. 'Cause
Bro,
they still
Or
exist.
you
Whoa.
gotta cope with fucking Takis.
I'm not gonna give up my plug. Where I found them, but I know where they have like the extreme hot ones.
Oh, yeah.
And this like it's not like you can't just enjoy them as good because they are fucking hot. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
oh,
damn, But like, it's still good. Like that's like my closest thing to them. Like I like Takis as well, but it's like sometimes you just want some hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
Oh,
And like my daughter always asks, "Papi, I want hot Cheetos," and I'm like,
especially with the cheese,
Sucks.
bro.
It sucks.
Bro, I've never like gotten that crazy with it, but I've always loved to. I'm a fat ass, bro. I can't wait. Once I got them, I can't wait.
He's
They
like-
open by the time I'm at the store.
Go to what is it? La Michoacana on Verner, right there next to
Oh yeah, well all of them do. Like even La Sultana.
Yeah.
they're
Oh,
right here,
yeah,
in
yeah.
Oh
LP.
my God.
Oh man, bro, I that was the first time I had it. Was at La Sultana when I went to Lincoln Park.
Oh,
Like as kids, we just leave school after school, clearly because stay in school, and go to La Sultana, bro, and just fucking get the ice cream with the Oreo in it and like some hot Cheetos with cheese.
Oh, bro. Yeah.
Oh,
shout out to Vic. What's going on, Vic?
Yeah. So what I was saying is tomorrow, Saturday, it's a big fight night feel, right? But it's not like boxing or anything. See, Z, he's a big Star Wars fan, or nerd, like he likes to call himself. But I am a big fan of like wrestling, right? So
Okay.
that's my
Okay.
thing. That's one of my to-go things, that I like
Your
to watch.
consistency.
Yeah. So tomorrow is the Royal Rumble, which is one of my
Ooh,
favorite pay-per-views of the year.
I've heard of that.
Yeah. So the Royal Rumble, obviously, the Royal Rumble is very unpredictable because sometimes there'll be like special like cameos or like superstars that come back from the old days, whatever. And sometimes they like to throw in a couple of celebrities in. Like last year we had Bad Bunny for the Royal Rumble.
I remember that.
Yeah. This year we have none other than Jackass star Johnny Knoxville.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
So he entered in so he's gonna be in the actual Royal
That's
Rumble
gonna be
match.
hilarious.
But the match that I'm looking forward to that no one has ever seen is the first time. And obviously a lot of the marquees or the Mark fans or, wrestling fans are like, oh, why couldn't this match happen at WrestleMania? Just be grateful that it's happening. And it's none other than the almighty Bobby Lashley taking on the beast incarnate Brock Lesnar.
Oh,
And it's going to be for the WWE Championship. So that match we've
That's
never
fire.
seen. And it's just like so dope. So can't wait to see eventually what's going to happen with that match.
That's fire.
But yeah, the whole Royal Rumble, that's what I'm hyped up.
And that's tomorrow night.
That's
as well?
tomorrow night. So
Ooh, that's nice.
So-
See, I don't like. It's been so long since I've had like something I'm looking for, and I don't know. Maybe I just fried my dopamines with like, other shit. But like I just, and I'm scared. Like I heard a story. I was watching like a interview. Like, yeah, you fry your and you will never be happy. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like
Now
is
he's
this
like
right?
really,
is this why I don't look forward to shit? Like,
bro.
and it's like I look forward but I look forward to things like going to a stuff. I got a studio session. I got a studio session. I'd be excited, but like I just don't get excited for like fun shit. Maybe it's just because I don't plan it. Like, I just don't have the mindset.
He
to
said I
plan
fried
stuff.
my dopamine,
You
bro.
know?
Now it's gonna be like 2:00 in the morning. I'm gonna be wide awake, staring at the ceiling. Like,
Am I-
did I really fry my dopamines? Like,
And I'm like, and I just, cause
Wow.
like someone explained it to me. They're like imagine serotonin is like honey dripping in the back of your head, and like drugs and shit. Like you open that thing a little more and more. Like you're gonna run out. And I'm like,
bro, you just fried my brain talking about it, bro.
it's,
Like,
bro, and that's how I think about life. Like I took a step back from like a lot of shit just to think about like life. Because I've been like I used to be really scared like about like paranoid and like with life and like what the fuck is going on, especially when like what the fuck is really going on, like
yeah.
with finances, with housing, with the government, with other governments, with why is COVID like out of nowhere, with why are certain things in life happening, and I just started analyzing everything, and I feel like I finally got it like decently cracked down, which made me even more terrified. But like I feel like I finally like kind of like a restraint on it, like this happens because of this, and like I have like my own ways of like explaining shit to myself, so that really that calms me at night. Like it used to keep me up at night, like thinking about like why are we like this, like why, and I'm just
why am I like? I'm literally. It's gonna be 2:00 in the morning. Like,
no, it's happened, bro. Like,
I'm
and I
stupid
watch a
now.
lot of like astro like projection videos. I watch a lot of like our mind, like 3D, like how we are. I had a big my dog died. So I was really like in a sad kind of moment, for a while in the funk, I guess you could say. Not like a normal funk, because it's not like something you explain to cats that work there. My dog died. Because if someone could have told me that, I'd be
bro,
like,
that's how it
I'd
sounded.
be like, what the
though.
fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
But like it hurt because I remember she passed. I had to go to Knox's house the day after because we had a session, and we were gonna discuss further music. And so I just woke up. She passed in the middle of the night. She was still woke up, went there, handled that, had to go take care of her body. But when I was at Knox's, we did a shroom, and like it fucked me up because I'm like, damn, like I'm still sad over this. Like, is this gonna fuck with me even more?
Yeah.
And on the way home, bro, I started listening to that song "Best Friends" by Lil Cuete. I could be your best friend. You know, it's like more like a boyfriend girlfriend song or whatever. But like I remember, like when she was born, it was like 2011, and I was really into like Chicano rap at the time.
Yeah.
You know, and that song was really big. You know, and hype. And I'm like, you know, I started
Yeah.
crying and shit on the way out. But I felt so, like relieved and like kind of like okay, like this is like a new chapter in my life. You know, about life and death and all this shit. You know, because I had to care. Like it fucked me up, bro. Like I never thought shit like that would have been like I could just be like man up, but like
No, I could
it's
feel
something
that,
different.
Bro.
Like when it's
Yeah.
like
I could feel
your
that.
dog, like that you're used to wagging his wag.
A lot of people don't realize that, not dogs are not just pets, but they're like part of family.
Oh
you know, our
man, like
family,
my
you
mom
know?
was, and she's still torn up about it. Like and then they fuck up by putting those fucking dog commercials.
Oh,
And she-
oh.
And like Chiquita was like a black lab, and they always put some sad black lab in the rain. And
Oh,
yo,
man.
I'm like,
Yeah.
turn it off, turn it off.
No, if you
know?
own cats, that's a whole different story. You know.
Huh?
If-
Wait, hold up.
Like if you
Well, like
have,
I've been thinking about I've been thinking about getting my daughter like a little kitty cat or something right now, but I'm like
no offense to the cat owners.
when I
by
get
the
it,
way.
I no, I fuck with cats. Cats like my sister has. Everyone I know has a cat except for me, you know. But like my mom was never a cat lady, and my dad was never a cat guy, so it's just been dogs. But I feel like something calm like that is perfect for now, you know. I don't-
Yeah.
definitely.
you know. But it's just so I was in a real bad funk for a while with that, and so I started looking and just looking into just what is life and what is what happens when we die. I was really I was actually a little scared, you know, because I'm a Christian. I was raised Catholic, you know, so
yeah.
I was raised, but it's kind of like, but what if, it's kind of like, what the fuck if, what if it's just like. It's just, the colonizers that put that shit in our head and we're just eating it up over time. I'm like, fuck. I just sat there, so I'm like, I wanted to learn everything about if it's not this, then what else would it be? What's the facts, because I've learned all about this is what will happen, so that's one lane. Like, what else could happen,
Yeah.
What am I going to expect? And I was watching a Rick and Morty episode. I'll get to that. But it has to pertain with what happened to me. I was really fucking down, and my mom needed some fucking some money to pay a bill, and I had money, but I was like, I can get away with I was like that would kind of break me, in a way, having to give her that. So I was like, let me do this month, so the month when she needs the bread, I'll have it and I won't have to suffer that much. Just trying to. I like to plan shit in advance. That's why I like to learn things. So I was like, fuck. So I was like, okay, at the CSL plasma place, they'll give you $100 every time you donate.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, shit, that's 4 times. That's $400, And it was for the first month, but it's 400. But I'm like, that's perfect. So it's my last one, bro. And I don't know what the fuck happened, bro. It's normal time. I'm like, it's my last one. I'm just chilling, and they go to put the needle in me, and it just felt like it hurt a little more than normal, and I'm just like, whatever. And I just started looking around. I'm like, I'm getting dizzy, but I've never gotten dizzy there before. I ate fucking 2 burritos on the way there. It's not like I was malnourished.
Yeah.
Perfectly fine. They check your proteins, all that, and I ended up I was like, fuck. I was like, is this serious or am I in my own head again? And I look at the nurse and I'm like, I was like. I was very hesitant to call her because she was pretty, and I was like, I don't want to look like a bitch in front of her. So I was like, I'm getting a little dizzy, and she starts walking over, and as she's walking over, I got really dizzy, fucking when your sugar drops or something. I'm like,
oh yeah.
just fucking down. I'm like, oh shit, and I blacked out, and the last thing I remember was she told me to just breathe, and I blacked out, and she next thing I know is. There was 2 other nurses. I know them because they had taken care of me before. Is they were I was looking I seen them blurry, I was coming back, But when I was blacked out, I had a fucking whole nother fucking life had happened already. When in my how I felt, I don't remember shit from it, but I just remember there was bits and pieces of shit. I told myself that I gotta keep this I gotta remember this, I gotta
Yeah.
I got it's just when you want to keep a note in your head and you can remember saying a number. So I was keep saying, what happened, what had happened in life, in the whatever, the daydream, the blackout, the other life, whatever you want to look at it. But when I came to, and I started recognizing the blur them, the other shit, it just vanished in my head. But it's still in my head. Like right now, to this day, I remember the whole time after the what had happened. I was like, there's something happened. Like something happened. Like my red alarms in my head, and like to this day, I've been like something happened. Like it's like I'm more calm about it, but I'm like, there's something else. Like there's like I've looked and I've been looking. That's what I'm looking into a lot with that. But it was like as soon as I remember, I started seeing them blurry, and I remember who they were, and because they were asking me the whole time, like, sir, are you okay, sir? You know?
Yeah.
'Cause I guess what had happened was after. Like when all that shit happened, right until I came to, the lady came over to check my, what was happening with my blood, and she said I started convulsing, and there was a needle in my arm, but it was in my arm still when I came to, but they said they had to be careful because I had fucking bent my hands up like this and like been how she said it, she'd never seen it. I'm like, what the I'm like watching this like, and I'm looking at my hand and they're like. You may have some bruising, like right here. They're like, you may have some bruising, because the needle did bend, and when they pulled it out, it was fucking like a fucking hook.
Ooh.
I was like, it fucked me up because I hate shit like that, and I'm like, and even in the fucking, I went to CVS to get some like Powerade and shit because I'm like, what the fuck, what, And I looked at my hand, and when I touched it, like I wanted to faint again, like, just like thinking, like I was thinking about how it probably just, and like it's just it's one of those things, bro, like. It's like if you like passed out and they said, yeah, you cut your eye with the paper, like you got a paper cut in your eye. Like you don't ever want to fucking feel that or see that, but it's like it's just thinking about it, and like going to touch it's one of those things. Like I'm like that's fucking weird,
Oh man.
And I never got a bruise. The next day I was fine. I walked out of there fine, went home, slept fine, and but just that moment stays in my head like forever. Like something happened, and I know something happened because my brain tells me something happened, and I'm like. Did I die? But I'm like, they said I was fine. Like they said everything dropped though on the screen on the levels, everything dropped. But then boom, I'm like, was that God like telling me this is what happens, bitch? Like just like he has the plug. He's like boom boom, it was like watch yourself.
Yeah.
Like it was like
better be careful next time.
I'm like damn, bro. I have not gone since. But
shout out to Victorino who's tuning in live. But let's keep it going with some more music before we continue chopping it up with Pablo Pleasure. We got some more discussions. We're going to ask him just a few more questions before we end it for tonight. But let's keep it going with some more dope music here on 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio. This is our Detroit Boom Bap mix. Leif Erikson with Thought Deep.
Off the top rope like a luchador, my emotion pour from the sky like Tupac Shakur. Cup full of liquor, floor to the top shelf. Looking at the front door, running from my damn self. Main source, my strength, Lord have mercy. Totally flip mode, 4 years searching. Map quest, me and my tribe through the Midwest. Open mic, cypher on the corner club in Traverse. Test my knowledge and my worth. First the best of the turf, never artificial. Level metal ground, settle down and pedal to the floor now. Moving at a speed and direction they can't figure out. Versatile, but some got a heart of stone. Acting on impulse, so they left alone. I calibrate microphones, elevate vocal tones. Deep breath in the afterglow. Every night these thoughts be deep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. Every night these thoughts be deep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. Every night these thoughts. Every night to keep. That's why it's 2 a.m. and I still can't go back to sleep. I was starving and hungry like most of the MCs that came before me. Some dissed and ignored me, shooting sword beat, placed before me. Even before I stepped in the booth, began recording. Moment I landed on earth, I was a servant. Before I had opinion, I knew I had a purpose. Built with my people, at times I felt worthless. Conditions ain't changed, political inertia. Avoid the nonsense and all they projectile. Animal kingdom filled with reptiles. Carved out my place. So move and get out the way. Mystical, And this is the soul search, the spiritual symphony up in each verse. These literary works broken down and transferred. Still many feelings hurt from the very first birth. Every night these thoughts be deep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. Every night these thoughts be deep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. Cause every night these thoughts be deep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. But it's 3 a.m. and I still can't go back to sleep. Just get to know yourself. Sometimes just get to know yourself. Sometimes you gotta know yourself. If you don't know yourself, then you will know one else. These stars keep running through the mind sometimes. We thank God for music. Thank you. Keeping us at a level place. All day. Every day. Anyway.
And that was Thought Deep by Leif Erikson. Let's keep it going with some Detroit boom bap mix. Next up, we got Victorino with City Schemes.
You either die the hero or see yourself become the villain. Seen too many dark nights and like the way you're living. It got me living. The plot is vivid in the blast conditions. It's like you hopeless at the bar. Get a shot to giving. Neighbors not complicit. I can't blame them though. Remember as a youngin', I rep Detroit on my favorite coat. For around the hood, the kind that was only made for snow. Man's caught me slipping, he tripping over a radio. I was running track with the homies, I didn't know what to say because I thought he was joking. Behind his back he held a gauge, he decided to show me. In the midst of broad day, all out in the open. I was only 13, but it's relevant to today. Put a price on life, but negligent in their ways. Forget a slippery slope, it's a precipice that you face. And the president set the precedent, evident by your faith. For that green, living in that fairy tale American dream. Kill it when you walking with a gangster lean. Even though you know they go, they all it seems. What you mean, what you doing for that cream? Living in that fairy tale American dream. Kill it when you walking with that gangster lean. We in between those kings and queens in the city of schemes.
In the city they scheme.
I can still remember Kwame, only thing that he taught me. City government's busted, causing a kamikaze. Crime waves like tsunamis, they say they serving that white. Chopping bricks like karate. What? What's the prices for your vices? The sacrifices that you lie with every night. And soldier sold to that rock, you Jimi Hendrix when your life ends. If you ask me, man, I couldn't do it. Unity and community barely move as a unit. Unless you talking in decimals, everybody will tune in. I never moved to that music, you never see me approve it. So sorry if I'm not to that standard, I'm goody two shoes. Pay expenses at someone's expense. Some families fiends, so how are they making they rent? Placing a bet for the rush of some luck, but it was something more like Russian roulette, and it got me upset. Living in that fairy tale American dream. Kill it when you walking with that gangster lean. Even though you know they go, they all it seems. What you mean, what you doing for that cream? Living in that fairy tale American dream. Kill it when you walking with that gangster lean. We in between those kings and queens in the city of schemes.
In the city they scheme.
And that was Victorino with City Schemes. Next up, we got D-Press with MASH. So shout out to D-Press with I Breathe Design. Make sure to contact him on all social media. I Breathe Design.
Check him out.
This is Depress with Mash.
He actually did my EP.
Lately I've been feeling like I need a fit on that squad. No, said I plead a fifth. I made my peace with this. Got through the keys through this. I found my peace through this. Like watch me lead to this. If head not in a mind and can bet I'm finding the logic. Who's doesn't seem demonic. Who's left? Let's roll up this chronic. Use breaths to honor these sonics. Find it a tad bit harmonic with all this trauma we pocket. Mama, I don't know how to stop it. Mama, I don't know how to stop it. No, I don't know how to stop it. No, I don't know. And if I could, would I? And if I should, would I? Yes, that's just more noise to the music. Let me not lose it. I'm using a way that I play with these illusions and manage to keep it moving. I'm in a whole other mosh pit. Fuck home, I'm feeling God sick. Home's where I die slick. Oh, don't act like you wouldn't mind it. Meantime, I'm rhyming, picking apart my time and fixing my off alignment, shifting my other iris. I've been lacking, I'll admit, but never acting as you is. Passion his ass in these titties. He's just lost in this gritty. Is he? I knew he was shifty. Miss me with all of that static. I've had it. I ain't got no genie or Jasmine. It's just me and this kush. And the homies hating when I need a push. Painted as you will, made it on the field. Dodging all these kills. Eyes up on my meals. I just need a hill. You don't know the feel. Beating all they pills. Higher than these hills. Fire to these chills. Myers to these fields. Liars let it thrill. I'm just here to feel. Layers roof the fly. Haters going blind. Focused on my shot. You jokers, can you drop? This phone got me locked. Go ahead and lose your thigh. Hey, lately I've been feeling like I need a fit. On that's why I said I plead a fifth. I made my peace with this. Got through the keys through this. I found my peace through this. Like watch me lead to this. Like watch me lead to this. If head not in the mind, it can better finding the logic. Who's that's seeming demonic. Who's left? Let's roll up this chronic. Use rest to honor these sonics. Find it a tad bit harmonic with all this drama we pocket. Mama, I don't know how to stop it. And if I could, would I? And if I should, would I? Guess that's just more noise to the music. Let me not lose it. I'm using a way that I play with these illusions. Manage to keep it moving. Manage to keep it. If you feeling lost, come and get a clue. Notice it costs and you don't pick or choose. I knew some dudes who would give up their shows and others who would run on some jewels or shoot up a school if it meant that they could get right with this pen. Ironic, cause all I had to do was write with this pen. That was the second that the flicker began. Ain't believe in God, but now I speak to him with the flick of my pen. Only few minutes in, hoping this shit don't end. Coping with the echoes of my sins. Scoping out my brand new skin like they don't know who that dude is. But Matthew did, maybe ask him shit. If you feeling lost, come and get a clue. And one of us might just end up on the nose with an interlude. Not committed to his act. More on these principles. My bars stick, they ain't subliminal. Nah, it's for anyone that's feeling criminal. Go ahead and try me. Grew up trying to fuck shit, learn to fuck shit without an army. Your words glossing feathers to this mosh pit. It's nonsense. You really need to stop it. Think outside the box, pull you boxed in. Or nah, I could use the toxins to help with this rhyming. Once he gets going, you cannot stop it. Rolling so much weed, I need Rellos by the boxes. Hold up, got me locked in. Thought I almost lost him. I'ma show you how I got this. It's funny how I got this. I was feeling opposite, something way more ominous, but now I'm chasing harmony. This is for all of me, including y'all. Each of you snakes are just a part of me, but go ahead, try to start with me. I would love to spar with me. This shit is like a spider me. Got God spotting me, so if it don't work out, it's cause he ain't that fine to me. Or you hit the lottery, either one is plausible. I've been feeling like this is destiny long as it's audible. DMT brought the dominoes, vominos. I'ma see how high this how I go. I promise that I ain't liable, yeah. If you feeling lost, come and get a clue. Notice it costs and you don't pick and choose. I know some dudes who would give up the shoes and others who would run up some jewels or shoot up a school if it meant that they could get right with this pen. Ironic, cause all I had to do was write with this pen. That was the second that the flicker began. Ain't believe in God, but now I speak to her with the flick of my pen. Yeah, with the flick of my pen. Yeah, with the flick of my.
And that was Depress with Mash. So shout out to Depress, I Breathe Design. Make sure you check them out. Depress, Mash. And right now we're going to take a little break and get back into the discussion. We are actually live on Instagram with Pablo Pleasure in the house here at 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio. Let's keep it chopping it up with Pablo Pleasure. So now we're roughly almost already a month in 2022, right? So what are you looking forward to for this new year?
Just honestly, I'm just excited to see what it brings, who it brings, You know, so much can happen in 1 year. You know, just even in 6 months. You know, you could be down as fuck right now, and then work these next 6 months to build yourself up, and then those last 6 months could be, you know, just chill.
Yeah.
You know, and you'll be able to do more, see more, and relax more. So who knows, like, or you could be up as fuck right now, and then those last 3 months, fucking fuck it up. You know, it's scary, but I'm just excited to see what what it brings. You know what's gonna happen. I got an EP dropping. I wanted to drop in February. Icarus, you know, shout out to
Ooh.
everyone who's been waiting for that. It's been a while, but that's on me. You know, I kind of like took a step back. You know, did a little myself searching and trying to understand. You know, what life's all about. I still don't know shit, but you know, I decided, you know, I might as well get back to the music and give the people something, you know, to enjoy for 2022. So that's dropping, and then just do some videos and promotion on that one, see how that one does, and you know, always working. After that, I got another one called Pussy and Bad Decisions.
Bro, when we get in Pleasureville?
Pleasureville, that'd probably be like a whole album. I'd want to do something like, I'd have to like have a nice amount of money and like promotion behind that, just because I don't want to ruin it. You know, I feel
It's
like
gotta be it's gotta be like the trilogy when the trilogy came out, right?
oh yeah, it's gotta be just fucking like spot on. I can't, you know, because I heard Big Sean about his when he like he dropped Finally Famous. That was his first album.
Mm-hmm.
And then he dropped Detroit, I think it was like his like third or fourth album,
Mm-hmm.
and he felt like Detroit was perfect, and he wasn't really satisfied with how Finally Famous was,
Yeah.
you know, which I thought it was dope, but I felt that, like, I feel that now, like, okay, so I don't want it to be like, oh, I should have did this, for, you know, I want to know everything, learn it, like, know exactly, plan it out how I want it, because like right now when I do EPs, it's like I take it day by day. I'm like, I'm do this beat. I'm gonna record, you know, and then like promotion and shit is just kind of like, well, how should I do? You know, I want to have the formula down. I want to have, you know, the song choices down, the everything. I want it to be, you know, just spot on, and then drop it. You know, basically have the perfect drop on it. You know.
Yeah.
That way, if it flops, it's on me. You know, it's not like, oh, I didn't do this right, and it's all on me. And I just want it to be. It's just one of those, like, it's my baby before it's even born.
Yeah.
Preparation, you know, but I can't even start on that one. I have to be, I think, in a whole different mindset than, like, it has to be one of those minutes, like, you're like, I don't know, I have to be really up, you know, I have to be really up in life, you know, money wise. Probably after I get my crib, I would drop something like Pleasureville, you know, Pleasure Ranch. No,
Pleasure Ranch.
But-
What else can we expect for you from you this year?
Nothing. I got another EP. I got actually a few other EPs that aren't solo EPs. So other than the Icarus EP and Pussy and Bad Decisions dropping, I got an EP I'm dropping with my homie Sacramento Knox. We're dropping that one pretty soon. We're actually discussed a little bit of it yesterday, last night, and then I'm gonna talk a little bit more about it tomorrow. But that one's gonna be, that's a fire one. It's all produced beats by him, you know, and he's on it, I'm on it, and we're just. It's that Latin lover boy type shit. Like,
Ooh, okay.
That's what he is.
A certified Latin lover.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Hey.
You feel me? CLB. You know.
That's ZOB. That's right, bro.
CLA. But also have another EP coming out with the homie C Bands, Christian. He's been producing, working in the lab with me as well. We've been in the trenches down there, and dude's a fire beat producer. You know, I met him through Knox. He just he wanted someone to hop on his beats, and he fucks with me, and he fucks with a lot of other cats. You know, shout out Southwest Chi. He's gonna be on a track with me as well. Thanks to C Bands. So like I said, he's just, you know, cats that want to work and they just want, you know, need a voice, and I'm there, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to those. Those are gonna, like, actually, like, I'm excited to see how they edit, mix, and master them, just because, you know, I know they take their craft serious, and they enjoy what they do, you know. So especially like some of the beats C Band's got, like, definitely hit him up, hit Southwest Z up. We haven't worked on nothing yet, an EP in it, but I'm on a few songs for his EP, you know. So whenever he drops that, hopefully this year, you know, we're another one to look at. You know, he's another good artist with EPs dropping. So it's just, there's so much. I've got a little footstep here and here. But, you know, I'm just there's a lot that when I kind of try to just block it out of my head when we do something like that with C bands or Knox, because it's like they're gonna take their time doing it, so I don't want to be one of those cats. Like, oh, is it done? Is it done? It's like when I drop it, they drop it, you know.
Yeah.
And then I still continue to work on my shit, and then whatever else comes along, you know. I'm always open to projects, you know. Just kind of like one of those, bring it on, let's challenge it, you know. Even if I can't do it, I'm gonna try my hardest, you know.
Yeah.
So that's how I'm looking at 2022, you know. Fucking bring it on, I guess, you know. Let's get it.
Yeah. So later we're actually gonna hear. He's got some dope exclusives that he wants to just preview for us. So a little later you're gonna hear those previews. But let's get some music on. And what else who else to be kicking off the Southwest mix than Pablo Pleasure? This is one of his jams. And every time, bro, like I kid you not, like my fiance and I, we are obsessed with mangonadas.
Oh, it's
so
nice.
every time we have a mangonada, this song comes to mind. Always, hands down.
Oh, yeah.
And she always looks at me because she's like, "Oh, I'm never gonna let you go. What you talking about, mango?" So shout out to Pablo Pleasure. This is Mango by Pablo Pleasure.
Appreciate that. You can dedicate it.
Da 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 da. Shorty, let the mango. I just wanna see you let that mango. Girl, let that mango. Shorty, let that mango. Your friends, they all told you let that mango. Girl, let that mango. Girl, I swear it's a party with me. Tell your man he don't wanna get it started with me. Ooh, girl, ever since you left the party with me, girl, I only wanna ever see you ballin' with me. I never met a girl that's like you. You only got one next to strike you. Every selfie post I hype you. You fuck around and make a nigga wanna wife you. I know that bitch that's down in El Paso. No bullshit, but damn, that's a bad hoe. Once I blow up, I'm like, baby, where you at though? Such a cute face, but let me hit it from the back. Let the mango. I just wanna see you let that mango. Girl, let that mango. Shorty, let that mango. Your friends, they all told you let that mango. Girl, let that mango.
Know a cute thing that used to be and gone. Mad cause a nigga used to leave her alone. Even changed her password 3 times on his phone. So she takes it out on niggas each and every song. Like damn little baby, why you stress so much? Twerking out the pain at night, girl, you flex too much. Cause you got a man at home, he don't give you love. And now your homegirls, they don't wanna see you stuck.
Baby girl, gon' let that mango. Get you right, baby, get a hendo. Take a vacay, baby, chase a rainbow. And don't forget to send me pics from different Shawty, let that mango. I just wanna see you let that mango. Girl, let that mango. Shawty, let that mango. Your friends, they all told you let that mango. Girl, let that mango. You just need to let that mango. Girl, let that mango.
Yeah, every time I hear that song, bro, mangonadas just automatically, and now I'm craving a mangonada. So
It's
shout
one
out
of those things, bro. It's like there's somewhere like Mango Pepsi dropped. I wanted to like get that shit in there, but I tasted it and I'm like, never mind.
Yeah. So shout out to Pablo Pleasure. That was Mango, and you're gonna hear some more music from him. But next up we got J Money. This is The Top.
I'm from Southwest, fuck a co-defendant. Y'all get taxed over there, we get it for a low ticket. Running this shit like I was a lieutenant. I'm about to get it started, man, it's time for y'all to finish. I'm from Southwest, fuck a co-defendant. Y'all get taxed over there, we get it for a low ticket. Running this shit like I was a lieutenant. I'm about to get it started, man, it's time for y'all to finish. I'm from Detroit, shooting like the Pistons. Every time I take a shot, man, you know it's so persistent. I'm here for the money, then I'm gone in the instant. Everyone's doing the same and I'm just trying to do it different. I love my life, so you know I had to boss up. I pray to the cross, them haters don't cross us. If they do, then someone's getting chalked up. Fuck around and turn them boys into sawdust. You know me, I for sure gotta achieve my goals. Time won't stop for nothing, you hating motherfuckers getting up. Games to be sold, dumbass not to be told. While I'm with your bitch, we bout to pull off like Velcro. Tell them hoes to follow me on IG. It's kinda mind blowing what it all straight came to be. Me with 20 bands, man, that's what I call company. Bitch, I'm always down, so you hoes know what's up with me. Put on my buffs, now it's time to straight activate. Look at my wrist, and that's your bitch, does she wanna skate? Competition bout to fall, so I'm gon' need a rake. Shotty or the pistol, motherfucker, you could choose your fate. Been working all night, plus I stay up late. Big boys eating good, so you know I need a plate. Actually, go ahead and tell him double that. Plug touchdown, gave me one, then he double back. Money doing flips like a motherfucking jumping jack. AR-15, make they ass do a somersault. I ain't gon' stop till my money's locked up in a vault. Like a rocket ship, man, I'm over here taking off. Where the competition at if they already lost? The bitch told me she was single, man, it's not my fault. You know what they say, honesty is the best policy. Honestly, I'm on your block, so tell me why you dodging me. Everyone a rapper nowadays, this shit lame as hell. The plug said if I buy one, the next one on sale. How the fuck you rolling up that loud and it don't gotta smell? We posting on the corner 24 hours like a Taco Bell. You know me, I got the recipe in the fucking pot. Them boys feeling that they hot, I'm thinking that they probably not. Like a mountain climber, I ain't gon' stop till I reach the top. Price still in, I'ma turn it up another notch. Yeah. Price still in, I'ma turn it up another notch. Yeah. Y'all better watch out, cause I'm coming for the fucking top.
And that was J Money with The Top. Next up, we got Sombra featuring Pablo Pleasure.
Yo, yo.
This one's called Confession.
People think I'm this and I'm in my songs. If the shoe fit, well, at least put it on. You can see me as if I was John. I ain't your crew like take credit to Sean. The ops want vote, but we already won. 6 people, this mean not 3 of them are gone. Ain't giving a hope, I didn't get none. You just can't kill me, just call me Han. Fuck, I get rappers get out of my session, making all those status, but you never mention your words. They with me, you just want attention. The top of the answer, the cop all the question. Fake ass gangsters, I got real connections. I'm NWA, you just one direction. My kid with the rag, who wanted detention. I got a 22 there just for protection. Girl, play my video like his obsession. I'm killing this shit like it is my perfection. Fuck that no Trump in this bitch's election. Doctors who spoke, I hope you learn a lesson. Watching this, I know your face expression. This is no this, so don't go in depression. Fuck you and I say it with aggression. You're never my boy, that's not a confession.
Ain't no confession, no, no. I know you know this. You know it's in the heaven. I've been chosen. Yeah, we stay locked down. The block is hot out. We'll spin the block now. We gon' pop out. Ain't no confession, no, no. I know you know this. You know it's in the heaven. I've been chosen. Yeah, we stay locked down. The block is hot out. We'll spin the block now. We gon' pop out.
Eternal.
And that was Sombra featuring Pablo Pleasure with Confession. Right now, we're going to take a little break and get right into our halftime debate. It kind of goes along with the topic of the day. Remember, the topic of the day today is what brand would you like to see make a comeback? And we're going to open up the lines in just a little while, just a little bit. But let's get right into our halftime debate. When we talk about, what certain brand that we would like to see make a comeback, we already saw quite a few brands come back, right? Like when Champion came back, like it was like monumental. Like everybody remember, like nostalgia just hit us, right? And like now we've gotten, I never got that because back in the 80s or whatever, a lot of people were still nostalgic of the 50s and all that stuff, right?
Oh, yeah.
Now we're in the 2020s or whatever, to even in 2010s, and now we see like the 90s coming back, the 80s coming back, and it makes me feel old because it's like now like they call that retro, they call that throwback and whatever. So as you can tell, I'm rocking my throwback jersey, my Pistons jersey, number 33, Grant Hill.
Oh yeah.
And so let's get right into the halftime debate. What is it? Is it it's Fila or Champion. Which one do you prefer?
Oh, Fila, all day.
Ooh,
Fila.
okay.
Just because when I was younger, that's the shoe I used to wear. Growing up was Fila. We broke shit. But I loved them, bro, because I had my homie. He used to rock Filas, and he had like, we had like some that were the same color. But what I loved about them is they were like transition. They had different colors, bro, but the same style. So you had some black ones, you had some gray ones, I had some blue and white ones. I even had some red, white, and green ones.
Ooh,
You know what I mean? Like I was the Fila fucking fiend back in the day. I was only like fucking 10, but like Fila for sure.
Fila.
Like even like now, like I look at their, like there's, which if I had to buy one now, if I had to buy a Fila shoe now, like how they look, because obviously not as good as how they used to,
Yeah.
But I would buy the Fila fit over the Champs fit,
Okay.
Champion fit,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I still have that bad disdain of Champion, like. I remember you in the back of Walmart shelves,
Exactly, bro.
like you dirty bitch. Like how'd you get up here to first class? No, but like I can like it's just that would be a spit in my mother's face, because like I always be like if I bought it now for $80, because I always be like she'd be like, oh, why don't you get this champ shirt? I'm like, man, that's champions. Like who do you take? Like I always ended up wearing it, But I actually I never like at that point I would just go to Champs. At the mall, they had like 4 for $20.
Oh yeah.
So, but they shrink, so you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
But that's what I used to wear. But I'd rather wear that than Champions at the time. So that's how you knew. Like, damn. Like for me, it's just like I can't do that now. Like she beat my ass. Like, oh, you gave me all this shit about Champions back in the day. You gonna spend $100 on that same sweater that was, But that's how I look at it. But Fila all day. Yeah.
Yeah, Fila. Okay, I'm kind of like in the middle, right? Because like you, I grew up on Fila. Like I remember my parents buying me Filas when I was a kid, and I'm talking about old school, bro. Like I'm talking about throwback. That one shoe store that was on 4th Street in Southwest.
Oh yeah,
bro. My parents used to take me there all the time, and we'd buy like Filas, like new Filas or whatever. And like you said, I remember where Champion used to be at Walmart, and it was like that brand where you can afford it and rock it and still look cool with it, right? Now it's a designer brand. Now it's like $50, $60, $70 for a hoodie, bro.
I never looked at it like it was ever gonna be like I remember just being, I think even in Kmart, and it's like my dad would wear it for work, or he'd wear it. I think that's why really it's just like my pops would wear. Like it's stuff my pops would wear. My pops, he's old school Mexican, but like. He don't know fashion, Like was my dad ahead of his time? Is that what they're telling me? Like, cause he used to wear the fucking the white Champs sweater with like some faded Levi's, that he'd sometimes wear for work or whatever, and some just regular ass white shoes, like the ones from and I look at people wearing them now, I'm like damn, like that's why they deported my dad, cause he was. Like, we gotta get this hip ass guy out of
here. he was ahead of his time, like, and like I'm saying, like, for instance, like the jersey that I'm wearing, right? Like it's not like one of the high quality jerseys that you used to get back in the day where it was stitched. Like this is.
Oh, exactly.
This is like screen printed.
They don't make jerseys like they used to, bro.
No.
Like I remember what you're talking about. Like bro, but they used to be like $100. Like now there's like probably $100 still.
Yeah.
But they used to be worth it. Like you knew the difference between the $100 one.
Yeah.
And because I had the cheap, like the $25, and my $25 ones used to be like these.
Yeah, bro.
Like it used to be the really nice print, like it was like 30 or 40. It was the really nice print, but printed on, and then like the cheaper ones that you get at like I got a cheaper Little Caesars, not Little Caesars Arena at Palace.
Oh,
the Palace,
yeah.
And it was like a little stretchier. Those ones are gonna fade off a little bit, and like, but like that one was like $20 at the Palace. At the Palace,
at the Palace,
so,
yeah.
Like, but I knew, so you had that one, the levels of it, and the nicest one was like the stitching one. But now, like all you can find, I went to Lids, I went to the jersey, the locker room, and all I can find is like the printed on ones. I'm like, where's the
because you gotta go online. See, I'm a huge jersey guy too, and that's like one thing that if I get a jersey, it's got to be the patch jerseys.
Yeah, bro.
It's got to be the stitch jerseys.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna invest in a jersey unless it looks like what they wear on the ice or on the.
You know what I do like though
the court.
is what I would pay for is like the set. A set. Like I'll be corny and I'll wear a whole set of a Pistons uniform if you fucking
like the
me.
practice uniform, like
no,
the ones
I'll wear
that come
like
out in.
I'll wear like the white ones from 2004.
Oh, those were dope.
And I had actually the Rip Hamilton jersey was
Bro,
like
that
it was
was
like
my
this
dog,
one. It
man.
was, bro, fuck yes, bro. Like
That
I had,
was my
I had
dog.
the old school and the one with it was like nice V right here.
I don't
Oh,
know.
It
yeah.
was the thing around.
Mine,
Like,
mine
I
was
felt-
hard because mine was like between Rip or Chauncey. Like
No,
Chauncey.
Chauncey was
Chauncey
the
was-
shit. Chauncey, that's Mr. Big Shot.
Yeah.
Bro, it's like you can't pick a favorite. It's like they all just, you just knew when they were there. Like it's gonna be a good.
I don't
game.
know. Another one was like Rashid was.
She, bro, she
Bro.
just like she embodied like the anger of Detroit.
Yeah,
He,
like he was like he was like he
is-
represented the ghetto boys of
bro,
Detroit,
like
bro.
exactly,
Like,
bro. Like he like cats would watch game. He was like I don't know, because I used to play like basketball as a kid, like a lot, and like I played in different leagues, and when I played in the league in the hood, like I was the only Mexican. It was all like black guys. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
But like, and I seen Rashid on every team I played on was like. There was that one cat, bro, who didn't give a fuck. He was gonna get thrown out the game. He was gonna foul you,
Yup.
but you wasn't making that motherfucking basket. You know? And like I seen that shit, and I'm like, damn, bro, like that's weird. Like, do they get that from here, or is it just like is there always gonna be like that one cat in Detroit that's gonna be? And I just realized there's just that one cat in Detroit who's gonna do anything to get you to
Yeah.
not get that point off, you know. And but the thing was is he could shoot too. That's what like made him. He was one of the first guys, big guys that could like you couldn't take it in on, and you better be damn sure you're on his ass when you're shooting too. You know, you couldn't if you was his guy, he was guarding him, you couldn't rest. That's the thing about basketball is it's a team sport, but you gotta take each guy out like independently. You gotta meet their match. So they're fucking tired. You ain't gonna win the game in the first, second quarter. It's them third, fourth quarters that you're gonna see who the fuck is gonna.
And then who could ever forget, the blue Power Ranger of the Pistons, which was the least liked, but I think he was pretty underrated, was Tayshaun Prince.
Bro, and
Prince was the shit though.
What's
Yeah,
nuts
that's
is
what I'm
like
saying.
is people like they sleep on him, and like I feel like it's like for him, bro, he was the little bro.
Yeah, he was the
Yeah.
little bro.
bro,
Like,
because if you remember, he was the last one still playing for the Pistons.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like that, like who, like it's sad, like who wants to be the last one playing for the when you see everybody leave, and you like, but like. It's like it's dope because I wish if they'd make a documentary, I hope it's like from Prince's eye or something like, or because that'd be dope because he's the last one.
Yeah.
The young little bro, like but like Tayshaun Prince was like, he was that light skinned cat, bro. That like he was just quietly there, but he's gonna block your shit. Like, bro, I'll never forget how long dude's arms were. He's just like blocking cat from behind, like give me that, like a little snatch, bro. Just something about him, bro, was just perfect. And then you had Big Ben, bro.
Big Ben.
Fucking like the alpha male of like, bro. I don't care what you say.
that
I
man
don't care.
walked on the court and you were scared.
I don't care what anybody says. I will 10 times out of 10 take Ben Wallace over Shaq. Like,
ooh, yes.
always.
Definitely.
I don't care.
Yes.
You can talk money. You could talk whatever. I will see the fro. Like, if I'm a manager, if I'm an owner, I'm buying Ben Wallace. Like, even when I play like career-wise and shit, and I had to pick a team, Ben Wallace was the first one I'd pick because I knew like everything could revolve around him. He's one of them cats, bro. Like, which is nuts because it's like I feel like that those little superpowers that came out where I said like they could all do. They only unlocked when you put them together. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh cards, or like when you had the 5 pieces of Exodia. Like that only happens. Only that special light only comes when all 5 pieces are together. You know, if you take them apart, it's like
They're all
done,
worthless.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm not saying worthless.
No, what it was is that the Pistons had discovered the perfect chemistry between players.
Yeah.
And they've been trying to mimic it ever since.
if you notice, like that's the only thing teams miss now. Like, and if you think Pistons took out a prime Kobe, Shaq, Dirk, Tracy McGrady, fucking Dwayne Wade, and LeBron James, like he had to team up with. Oh no, this was like when LeBron came. Like he kind of like it was like towards the end because they had lost to the Spurs the year before LeBron came in.
Yeah.
And then it just. And that's what hurt. Like everyone lost hope after the Spurs thing. Like, bro, to even just make it the second play, like they were still a playoff team. It's just kind of like everything was peaked, everything was great, and then that was a peak. Peak was smashing the fuck. I think peak was like us in the second championship when we were playing the Spurs. But just we just couldn't fucking Spurs, bro.
Yeah, bro. The Spurs were tough.
If we're talking chemistry, bro, someone that perfected it other than Detroit, the Spurs, bro. Like,
Oh, yeah.
That's like
The
that's like
Spurs.
our.
That
for
was our
me,
kryptonite.
That was because like bro, like there's same thing, no superstars, no nothing. Yeah, Tim Duncan, bro. It's
Yeah.
like the opposite of us. Like who can beat a big ass dog down the trenches? This tall ass motherfucker,
Yeah.
Tim Duncan. You know who can fucking outplay.
I don't know.
or
Tony
keep,
Parker was pretty good though.
Yeah,
that's what
he
I'm saying.
was good.
Like who can
And
keep
Manu
up with
Gino-
Chauncey?
Manu Ginobili?
Manu Ginobili
the shooter,
was my
bro.
dog.
You had Tony Parker for Chauncey Billups, fucking, you know, Ginobili and Richard Hamilton, dog,
Yep.
shooter, you know, and then for fucking.
Ginobili was my dog. I don't care what anybody. Like every time we played NBA Live,
Oh yeah, Ginobili was.
Oh,
the,
bro.
I was always playing with either San Antonio or Detroit because they were just the fire team. Like
Yeah.
yeah,
like-
no, like this is like before like Shaq and like this is before like superstars teams were like
Yeah.
big. Like this is like you found cats who just played good together, who you
Yeah.
think would play good, and
Yep.
they fucking blew it up. And like I love it, bro. And I feel like Pistons have been for since then is trying to get that chemistry. And I love how Cade plays. Cade Cunningham, and like
Oh, he's dope. Yeah.
bro, he's like the truth. Like the shades they've been putting on him. Like because at first I was like, but he's been consistent, bro, and he's been getting consistently better at that. Like shit's like y'all got to peep it. Y'all got to tune in. Like it's something we should watch. You know, I hope people don't get discouraged. I hope they don't get upset. You know, they don't just like lose hope. You just watch them, bro. Just
Yeah.
let them grow.
Yeah, no, for real. Like, and what I was gonna say with this jersey is, you notice it's got the champion logo on it. Like, well, who knows what year was made? I actually, funny story is besides the last two jerseys that I got. That's one of the biggest thing I hate about buying jerseys is you get a jersey, you get somebody's name on the back, and then all of a sudden they get traded, you know, or they go to a different team.
Well, that I feel like that'd be even doper because like now it's like this like I wish I would have bought the Kevin the D Rose jersey when he
Oh
was in the
yeah,
Pistons.
yeah.
You know, the Blake Griffin one. Like
Allen
I wish,
Iverson, yeah.
bro, the Iverson one.
Bro.
I wish
Ooh.
I could have had that. That would have been like I wouldn't even have sold it. I'd just be like, remember when?
Yeah.
You know, like
you remember that one
bro,
time?
yeah, that one time we got one of the top tier players in the league and fucked it up. Like I do, you know, but like
Yeah.
it's like. Bro, I never once. Oh my god, bro!
That's
like
how I am with-
16-year-old me would have nutted in his pants if you'd have told me Derek the fucking Rose would have came to Detroit.
Detroit. That's like
Yeah, oh my
when
God,
Reggie Bush
bro.
came to the Lions,
Bro,
bro.
like,
bro.
when Calvin Johnson was on the line, like,
Yeah.
bro, like, when we got fucking, bro, look what we do to people, bro. Look at my man's Matthew Stafford, bro.
Oh,
Look at him in the Rams, killing it, bro. Took out to like Detroit, like,
Bro.
what is it with like?
And it's so funny because the Detroit News actually put something. It's like now Stafford proves that it wasn't him. It
Bro.
wasn't his fault. It was not his fault. He was a top tier player.
He is,
Like,
he's meant, and it's like I'm so happy
it's a
he
12
did
year,
this.
12 years with the Lions, 0 championships, 0 playoff runs. 1 year with the fucking Rams, and his boy is killing it.
He's in
Takes
the-
out fucking Tom Brady.
he's
He's
a
in
champion.
the conference finals against the 49ers. Like, bro.
He's about to fucking shit on. Like, I'm so happy this is happening. But like, look, we had Justin Verlander. He had the no hitter. He had a lot of great years in the Tigers.
Yeah.
Becomes champions with the
Becomes
Astros.
champions with the Astros, bro. Like, you see, like it
Bro.
hurts, bro. But it's like,
You know, and like you made a good point, like getting jerseys and then like them like retiring or going to different.
I mean, forget the
franchise.
retiring, bro. I'm just talking about like being traded to
Yeah.
a different team.
And no,
Like,
and that's
it
what and that's
sucks.
why I was gonna bring up like retirement because like it's also dope when you get those jerseys that ended their run. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I have Henrik Zetterberg jersey.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
his
yeah.
captain's jersey, you know, and it's one of my favorite jerseys because he ended his his career. He started in Detroit, kind of like what Yzerman did.
Yep.
Started in Detroit and he ended it in Detroit. And every jersey that he ever came out with, whether it was assistant's captain or a captain's jersey, it's gonna be like, oh man, we had Hank his whole run.
Yeah.
Same thing with Yzerman. Like, I love what the whole camp is doing over there for the Wings.
yeah.
As far as Yzerman bringing Lidstrom back, and
they're one of
talking-
those teams, bro. Like, I've just never had to worry. Like, they're just.
I don't know, man. The last couple years,
That's the thing is like I've been like I watch a lot of sportscasts, Sports Center, and like I'm not big on hockey. I don't know how that's played. Couldn't even stand on skates if you told me to.
Yeah, me too.
But like I'm proud of everything who they are, what they've done, because it's always been every year something. But it's always Wings got it. Like Wings win champ. Wings
Yeah.
take out the pin. You know, someone somewhere. It's always the Wings doing something good. I'm like, At least, and you know, it's like you're dying. It's like at least
Yeah.
one son didn't feel
Well,
me.
yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
it's like but they've, it's just been, I don't know, man.
But funny story about like my jerseys when it comes to the Pistons, like Z was saying, he's got a great appreciation for jerseys with. And I'm a big fan, but like funny thing is, I have 3 classic jerseys that I got a deal for, right? I have one Andre Drummond that I paid full price, obviously, but then this one I actually picked it up at a thrift shop, and it was like $5, bro. Never again, never again have I ever seen that,
You're going to hell because that was just fucking steal,
bro. And I have a Tayshaun Prince jersey too, right?
Ooh, okay.
I actually picked that up on sale. It was only $15 at the mall,
nice.
and I never seen it ever that low. And I was like, I gotta take this.
That's fucking nice.
And it's that red one. I don't know if you guys remember that red jersey.
I had that one. I had that one exactly.
With the Adidas.
Yeah.
From I got it at Little Caesars Arena. It was like, that's when I told you, like $30, $40.
Yeah.
But it was just because it was at Little Caesars Arena. I don't know if it was the same quality. But this one, like, I started like breaking off a little bit.
Okay, yeah.
On me, but that's because I washed it, like, the day after wearing it. Like, it's stupid.
Yeah, and you would never guess which one I found at a yard sale for like about $20.
Oh god.
Billups,
No.
Wallace.
Yes, I got
Nice.
a white original Pistons.
He's got the home jersey.
Ben Wallace jersey.
Man,
The
bro,
home jersey.
I think I'm almost positive I still have that Hamilton. It obviously doesn't fit me, but I still have the Richard Hamilton one, and it's prime because I never like I always wore, that was like my like shirt. That was like, I didn't wear it on anything. And like if the cute girl at school was gonna be like, and I thought I had a nice haircut, I'm wearing that shirt, with the white shirt underneath.
Yep.
Never skinned to fucking. That's what throws me off too about watching games now. It's like his last skin to jersey shit. I'm a big fan of like the undershirt, like a nice undershirt under your jersey.
Yeah,
can set the whole fit off.
Yep.
Like it's fire.
Yeah.
A champion shirt at that.
Yeah. Oh no, bro. Like,
bro.
Bro,
That's what I'm saying.
I would, I wouldn't mind if jerseys just came back in style, wearing jerseys. I'll be a part of that if y'all down.
I mean, this is a reason why I'm wearing mine.
Yeah, exactly. I had mine on last week.
What about you, Z? What, Fila or Champion?
Definitely Champion, bro.
Champion.
I've always been a Champion fan. Fila, I would say Champion for clothes, but for shoes, Fila for sure.
Yes.
I was thinking more like shoes when you said
Shoes-
Fila. Every time you
shoes
say
for
Fila, I imagine that pristine strap.
Yes.
Hanging off, because you never strapped it. You just let it hang off.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah. You let it do the high top forces.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of deals, like Great Lakes always has great deals, bro.
Yeah. I don't really go out. Like, I work, go home, and I just spend my money on food like a fool. But like I do, like I have money, but I just don't. I go to the mall. It's always like this. I have money. I go to the mall. I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna buy some outfits. I don't like shit, And I go home. I go with like a friend or someone when I was younger and I had no money. Damn, that's dope. It's my size. Damn, that's dope. It's my size. Now I go, it's either not dope or it's not my size.
Yeah.
But I will say, I like the locker room for their shorts. Their shorts are fire.
Okay.
I've been, I'm really into I'm really into like elastics. I'm a big boy. There's as many times as I don't have to wear pants, I will not. So especially it's getting hot. I'm sick of wearing sweats.
Oh yeah.
And some nice shorts, bro. Hit the spot.
Last time I went to Great Lakes, I bought some Fila shoes. They were on sale, bro. That's one thing I love about Fila. They're affordable, right?
Oh yes.
I bought them shoes for $20, bro.
Where
$20.
Where you go shopping, bro?
I'm telling you, Great Lakes is the place to go.
The spot,
That's
bro.
the spot, bro. All these malls, Southland, Fairlane, all these, like, I feel like they're overpriced.
Well,
just go to Great Lakes.
I
that's
normally
the thing,
go to
though, because Great Lakes is the outlets, bro. So that's where all the deal. Bro, I walked in one year. I want to say about 2 years ago. I walked in and I have a Coach backpack that's chilling on my desk over there. I got that, my duffel bag, 2 purses for my girl, and then 2 matching wallets. I got all that shit. Mind you, it's like a little bit under like $2,500 for all this, right? I got it all for $800.
That's not bad. That's
bro, we
nice.
walked out crispy as hell from the Coach store. So like that's the outlet spot. Like
cue the theme music.
Everybody, everybody, bro. Like I'm telling you, you need to go there. That's the spot when you want to get your fit for a music video or something like that, bro. That's definitely the spot to hit.
I'm definitely. I always, whenever I do go, the last few times I did go, it was like my daughter to play like round 1. Like we play at
Oh
the,
yeah.
we just like I that's where I blow my money, bro. I spend like close to $75 to $100 just me and her just playing, getting toys, getting bullshit, you know. Like,
Yeah.
And then we go home like that's we coming out winning like with toys. Like hell yeah, I spent like $100 for 5 $25 toys. You
Yeah.
know, like cool. You know.
So what is it? Is it Fila or Champion? Be sure to go to our Instagram Insta stories and vote. Is it Fila or Champion? Who are you rooting for? And we're gonna get into the discussion of what other brands you would like to see make a comeback. But before we do, let's get some more music on the way. This is our Detroit hip hop mix. Nesto 100K with Cockpit Flow.
Mark, it's you.
I only see myself in front of me. I'm in competition with myself. I'm finna rip this magazine, fuck the centerfold. I got the flu, I'm getting hotter, people say I'm cold. Niggas acting like they got it, but it's getting old. You shouldn't even be surprised that your bitch chose. Stabbing out this white bitch, I call her Lloyd Strode. The bitch you tryna fuck, I tap, call it Morse code. You ain't really in a trap, you ain't soda bowl. You ain't a real ghetto boy, you got a long nose. If the nigga bought his paper, make the call back. I ain't talking to no middleman, where your boss at? If you wanna run your mouth, your life cost that. If I ain't a fucking mad boy, then what you call that? Chillin' with a bad bitch, I coulda hit her though. Baby girl can't control herself when she on liquor though. She can bounce it up and down on her tippy toes. I can hit the bitch one time, she won't leave me alone. Baby fly hit the feet, bitch pigeon toe. I give her dick, then I leave, that's a give and go. Bitch wanna be a rat, I can't miss a hoe. I done already scored off a pick and roll. I got a wonder weapon on me, what you wonder that? I got demons with me, you don't wanna summon back. She got her legs and booty out like a thundercat. I can make the bitch run away, but she keep coming back. Bitch can make her ass clap, do a jumping jack. For the right price, baby girl, a fuck for that. Bitch talking about she got feelings, but I'm numb to that. 100 bands on hundreds, I'm trying to thumb through that. Back then, niggas showed me they ain't have my back. I could be a fuck nigga too, I just got a cap. Just like a dyke, bitch, I always got a strap. Niggas think it's sweet tea till a nigga snap. Bitch think she number one, she the runner up. She did a lot, but she feel like she ain't did enough. She seen us all, she was quick to give her number up. I'll wipe a whole team while they huddled up. Back door kicked in, bitch, where the stash at? Bitch, do you wanna die? Don't make me ask that. Caught your girl legs up, she let me smash that. I'm not surprised that she asked me where the cash at. Grabbed everything, stuffed it in the trash bag. Nigga run up on me, I'ma turn him to a hashtag. Niggas see a flash behind him, that's a flashback. Smoking on your dead niggas, let me ash that. I was wishing for a burner like Timmy Turner. Got a demon on my shoulder telling me to burn him. Put some money on the floor, I guarantee eternal. Pick the money up in front of them and watch it turn them.
Watch, 100K nigga.
And that was Nesto 100K with Cockpit Flow. Next up, we got Riverside Sherwood. This is You Ain't Gang.
Is this the B team?
It's Riverside, bitch. I don't want your bitch that hoe messy. My dog on tip, best not test me. Yo hoe on tip, she just text me. Praying for it on both knees and then she bless me. Yeah, she gon' blow me like I chew. We gon' get trippy like I poo. I'm with the bros in the town too. You ain't with gang, we will clown you. I don't trust niggas, that shit iffy. No new friends, that shit risky. I'm serving grams on the 10 speed. Got them fiends throw, hella froze, Walt Disney. I'm in the back with the blick. I pull a foe and a simply. Double cup cold, gotta mix it. About to get thrown like a frisbee. On my mama, I ain't seen a drought. Plug house chopping out. We about to air him out. The fuck you niggas scared about? I got your mama's whereabout. Ain't saying shit on the phone. I bet you niggas hear me now. K-clip is longer than telegraph. On your ass, everywhere you at, like I telepath. Leave you stretched, they gon' have to put you on a helipad. It's hella bad. I ain't hiding, nigga. They know where I'm at. I don't want your bitch that hoe messy. My dog on tip, best not test me. Yo hoe on tip, she just text me. Praying for it on both knees and then she bless me. Yeah, she gon' blow me like I chew. We gon' get trippy like I poo. I'm with the bros in the town too. You ain't with gang, we will clown you. I don't trust niggas, that shit iffy. No new friends, that shit risky. I'm serving grams on the 10 speed. Got them fiends throw, hella froze, Walt Disney. Feds wanna go and lock me upstate. Guess they not a fan of my feng shui. Do they really wanna see me snatching lunch trays. Make another suffer cause they wanna see me front page. No wealth on a shelf, the smack in my lap. Just made a stack, now it's back to the trap. I was dead broke, and going back to the past. Back in that mask, back to your back, doing bad. I'ma have to show these niggas who the man. From Rouge on down, bet they know who I am. I'm peeling off a stack, I ain't gotta do a scam. I said I'm peeling off a stack, I ain't gotta do a scam. I don't want your bitch that hoe messy. My dog on tip, best not test me. Yo hoe on tip, she just text me. Praying for it on both knees and then she bless me. Yes, he gon' blow me like I chew. We gon' get trippy like I poo. I'm with the bros in the town too. You ain't with gang, we will clown you. I don't trust niggas, that shit iffy. No new friends, that shit risky. I'm serving grams on the 10 speed. Got them fiends throw, hella froze, Walt Disney.
Super Sauce Bros.
And that was Riverside Sherwood with You Ain't Gang. We're going to keep it going. Next up, we got OTM Baby Matt and OTM Ghost with Trippin'.
Yeah, I'm tripping, bitch. OTM. Yeah. 100 to the grave, might just get that shit tatted. Free my little brother out that box till it's backwards. I ain't even gotta use my hands, I'm in this bitch snapping. Beat like some good ass food, cause this bitch smacking. Yeah, boy, I'm in this bitch tripping. Got her pussy wet as hell. I'm in that shit slipping. Wrap it up before I put it in, cause I'm really gifted. Dog said he's solid as a rock, he ain't that bitch snitching. Yeah, I'm on that one shit, I ain't acting stupid, I'm just really going dumb, bitch. I love the chicken and the bread, call it dumplings. Got these bitches screaming out my name like they coming. Hey, I'm on bullshit, nickname your bitch Boppy, cause she pulled dick. 3 bitches on me right now, I got mule kick, but I ain't even fucking with these hoes, they just make me sick. I know this rap shit gon' work, it's gon' make me rich. Bro got that loud pack, shit'll make you flip. I ain't talking flip flop, shit'll make you trip. Bitch, fuck a birthday, how I'm getting lit. How I'm going on this bitch, got me feeling crazy. Got high as fuck last night, I'm in the morning lazy. Fuck my bitch last night, I'm like a morning baby. I'm 15, keep doubting I'm a fucking make. I say that shit again, boy, keep looking at the ground, do not lift your chin. Goodwood got some kick. Call Jackie Chan, they thought I was done with the music, I came back again. Hey, I came back for more. Every time we heard somebody knocking, cops at the door. Cuz said he bout to come and get me, said we bout to smoke. Getting wavy on this bitch, like I'm on a boat. Put a fan in this bitch, cause it's getting hot. Starting to feel like Cash Kid. Where the fuck my socks? Prostitutes and crackheads. Fill the whole block, boy, stop acting like you with it, cause I know you not. OTN, fuck is y'all talking about? Bitch, I'm tripping, still tripping.
Alright, I'm gonna be home soon, my nigga. I'll be home 6 months.
I feel like if we were to see one with him in the league, it'd be sometime between now and when he retires.
Yeah.
Because he's on the downfall for sure.
That was OTM Baby Matt and OTM Ghost with Trippin'. And right now, let's get into what songs that have been replaying on your mind, replaying on your playlist. Let's check it out. What songs made Songs of the Week this week? It was a tough choice, but for me, ever since we got this song submitted, like it's been on my mind, on my playlist, it's definitely that one song, Work in Silence Every Day, or the acronym is WISE, W-I-S-E, and that's by none other than Nucci Rayo out of New Jersey. He's a Christian artist, so shout out to Nucci Rayo out of New Jersey with this dope song called Wise, and that was my choice for Song of the Week. What about you, Z? What's been on your mind? What's been on your playlist? What do you choose for this week's Song of the Week?
So every week on my show on Thursdays between 8 and 10, I always like to do a Latin mix, and I always like to play new Latin music that's been submitted or that we hear around here in the neighborhood or in the world, I guess you could say. And one gentleman that stood out the most to me was Danny S. He actually has been on the rise, dropping consistent music, and he's this one is a bop. This one's it's super catchy. It's called Ahora Yo Gano by Danny S. Like I said, this gentleman is super talented. He produced it, he mixed and mastered it, he wrote everything. He's he doesn't like to admit it, but I always call him a musical genius. So I love this song. It's been stuck in my head the last week. I played it last week as well. So this has got to be song of the week for me, definitely.
Shout out to Danny S with Ahora Yo Gano. That's Zee's choice for this week. And tonight we're debuting the Urban Rhythm Radio choice because we actually allowed the listener, you out there, to decide what the third song is for Songs of the Week. And we had a poll going up earlier this week on Instagram, on Facebook, and it was a very unanimous decision. Like, the majority of the votes that came in made this song of the week, and I think it's very fitting, and it's not coincidental because, like, it's not on purpose. It's very coincidental because we wanted to have a special guest this week, and it's Pablo Pleasure, and we had 3 songs picked out this week for Song of the Week that you chose as Song of the Week. So none other than this new joint by Pablo Pleasure, which is called Runoff, is the Urban Rhythm Radio choice for Song of the Week. So shout out to the listeners. Shout out to you
guys
who tuned in, who was on our Instagram, on our Facebook, voting and just trying to decide what that third song was. So thank you so much for all your votes, and shout out to Pablo for that dope track, Runoff. So these are the songs of the week, and let's get it going. This is my choice for Song of the Week, Nucci Rayo out of New Jersey with Wise.
Je t'aime parce que je vois que tu travailles en silence. C'est sage.
I work in silence every day. I work in silence every day. So much I never say. So much I never say. I work in silence every day. I work in silence every day. So much I never say. So much I never say. They criticize every post, the ones doing the least, minimize you the most. I sympathize with you both. I realize it's hard to cut ties when you close. I got baptized, adios. You reach goals, they never realize what I gross. How I ride like a ghost. No pride, I don't brag, I don't boast. Cause if they don't know what you're doing, they don't know what to ruin. So I ain't posting my business, even though business is booming. Cause if they don't know what you're doing, they don't know what to ruin. So I ain't posting my business, even though business is booming. I work in silence every day. I work in silence every day. So much I never say. So much I never say. I work in silence every day. I work in silence every day. So much I never say. So much I never say. Broke folk kill your ambition. You was working when they was wishing. I try to drop jewels, they don't listen. It's funny when the fool's neck glistens. Before they even start dissing, I'm already on to the next mission. They never realize what I'm risking. They just notice that I'm distant. Cause if they don't know what you're doing, they don't know what to ruin. So I ain't posting my business, even though business is booming. Cause if they don't know what you're doing, they don't know what to ruin. So I ain't posting my business, even though business is booming. I work in silence every day. I work in silence every day. So much I never say. So much I never say. I work in silence every day. I work in silence every day. So much I never say. So much I never say.
J'aime ça, continuer à travailler en silence.
The doers don't say, and the sayers don't do. That saying is so true. I hate to say I told you so, but I'ma say it to the old crew. Don't mention me with anything little, and I don't giggle at your riddles. Y'all have a good time on your long journey to the middle. I work in silence every day. I work in silence every day. So much I never say. So much I never say. I work in silence every day. That's wise. I work in silence every day. That's wise. So much I never say. So much I never say.
Shout out to Nucci Rayo out of New Jersey with that dope track, Wise. That was my choice for Song of the Week. And let's keep it going with the next song of the week, chosen by our very own DJ, co-host, mastermind, SwZee. This is Ahora Yo Gano by Danny S.
Estaba dolido cuando tú te fuiste de mi lado. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Y estoy agradecido porque me di cuenta lo que valgo. Yeah, yeah, Ahora hago lo que quiero sin nadie que me dé drama. Y otra baby se entran en mi cuarto. Yo estaba dolido, pero ahora yo soy el que gano. Me costó olvidarte, costó no amarte. Mucho reflexión quería darte. Y llegó el día, te despedías. Esas lágrimas eran de mentira. Mientras yo dolía, tú te reías. Cuando tus amigas tú ya salías. Ya tenías otra y yo solo herías. Y así me di cuenta que nada valías. Pero nadie te amará como te amé yo. Nadie te abrazará como lo supe hacer. Ahora yo ya no te quiero, aunque quieras volver. Si algún día supliqué que regreses a mí, bórrate esa memoria que yo no estoy para ti. Que otras mejores que tú me tratas muy bien. Estaba dolido cuando tú te fuiste de mi lado. Y estoy agradecido porque me di cuenta lo que valgo. Ahora hago lo que quiero sin nadie que me dé drama. Y otra baby se entran en mi cuarto. Yo estaba dolido, pero ahora yo soy el que gano. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, pero no una cuarta vez. Le perdí la timidez. Hacer como quiera ser. Hago lo que quiera hacer y no importa lo de ayer. Si aún estaría contigo, no sería ahora lo que soy, baby. Salgo con mujeres, noche de placeres. Y solo en mi mente, mi dinero y mi gente. Si por ti morí, por mí reviví. Llévate la mala vibra, no te quiero aquí. Pero nadie te amará como te amé yo. Nadie te abrazará como lo supe hacer. Ahora yo ya no te quiero, aunque quieras volver. Fuck it. Estaba dolido cuando tú te fuiste de mi lado. Y estoy agradecido porque me di cuenta lo que valgo. Ahora hago lo que quiero sin nadie que me dé drama. Y otra baby se entran en mi cuarto. Yo estaba dolido, pero ahora yo soy el que gano. Danny S, baby, tú lo sabes así. El que canta, escribe, produce. Yeah, let's go.
Say the choice for this.
Just say whatever.
So that was chosen by our very own SwZee. That was Danny S with Ahora Yo Gano. And we're going to end the songs of the week with this last song. This is Urban Rhythm Radio choice, and it's none other by
Pablo Pleasure with Runoff.
Let's go.
You'll never catch me. Girl, you only want me when I'm on. When I'm down, you're surely to run off. You can't wait 1 second, way too long. Then baby, you're gone. You'll run off on me. You ain't bound to stay, you're used to dipping. Girl, I told you that this love was different. I know you always listen to them bitches. You always want them up in our business. Then you wonder why you're always tripping. You believe the lies and now you're dipping. Bury me away until the tomb. Baby girl, I'm crying out for you. Cry out, baby girl, I spent the night out. Catch me up in Southwest with a white out. Bad bitch on my dick, wanna ride out. Baby, you the only thing on my mind now. Baby, yeah, I think you're my type now. Let me see that smile, let me see how you bite down. Remember when I used to come and lay the pipe down? It's been a long time, moving when you pipe now. Girl, you only want me when I'm on. When I'm down, you're surely to run off. You can't wait 1 second's way too long. Then baby, you're gone. You're enough on me. You're enough on me. Oh, run off on me. Oh, 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 oh. You played it the realest, I swear I was in it. Whatever you asked, I would do just to hit it. Ain't give you the world, couldn't give you the stars, but I promise you I had every piece of my heart. If I know you do me this bad from the start, I'd probably go back to when we used to park. You know that I'm talking late nights in the dark, in the car when the only thing we used to start. Girl, you drive me crazy. You're still my little baby.
And thank you to all 31.3 Urban Rhythm listeners for choosing Pablo Pleasure with
so
Runoff. That was the songs of the week. Right now, we're going to open up the line, so be sure to hit us up, 313-288-5070 for topic of the day. So be sure to chop it up with us, call in, share your opinion, share what you would love to see for this topic of the day, which is what brand would you like to see make a comeback? And we already got quite a few responses on our chat on YouTube. We actually have Victorino. He said, hey, bring back Echo because I still wear it. And I remember I used to rock heavy with Echo.
You know what I was just thinking about earlier that I really wish they'd bring back is like Givenchy and like Sean John and that whole that whole brand of like just smooth, like you like even the cologne you'd smell and just would be like fire.
Yeah. That I mean, another comment we had here is Reebok, like the shoes. He said, Vincier. He says Reebok. I had a few sweet pairs. Iversons were my favorite.
Reebok was fire. Iverson just got paid from his deal. Baby, hold on.
For his deal.
Yeah.
Another brand like that is slowly creeping in and slowly making its like way is FUBU.
FUBU is definitely coming up. I remember I used to wear FUBU clothes, like the shoes. I couldn't really afford the Air Forces, but they had some dope ass like just white ones, that kind of fit the profile, they fit the look, But FUBU was fire. Iverson just got paid from that Reebok deal he had. It's $50 million.
Yeah, that boy is paid.
And he took the deal to get paid later rather than then, which was like half that, and then
because that boy was partying hard, and now he's got a cool 50 just to chill on.
It, and now in his like 30s or 40s, bro, like perfect, smartest decision ever,
bro.
So yeah,
Reebok, FUBU, is slowly making a comeback. Like right now, I'm actually looking online on the
caller
on the Googles, right, on the interwebs.
Thank you for calling. This is 31.3 Urban Rhythm.
Yeah, what up? It's Victorino.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
What's going on?
Yo.
What's up, buddy?
Hello?
Can you hear us?
No, can't hear you guys.
I don't think he can hear us. Can you hear us? Huh.
What the heck?
I don't think he can hear us, but so FUBU is like slowly making a comeback, right? I'm actually on the interwebs right now, as some people like to call it, or on the Google.
You there, Vic?
Yo.
You there, Vic?
Can you hear us? He hung up. I don't know what's going on, but actually, you can buy a. It says here you can buy a FUBU hoodie for $20 at Walmart.
That's not bad, actually. Look, I think $20 to keep you warm, fire. You know,
yeah.
Take it.
Yeah. So FUBU is one of those brands. I was telling Z the other day, another brand that I would like to see make a comeback is Fat Farm. You remember Fat Farm?
Fat Farm. They had an excellent cologne. I used to rock their cologne. Like fucking. Like I still can't find the scent. Fat Farm.
Yeah.
That was a great one. That's like one of those like smoother like cool clothes. Like you know.
Yeah.
I think of that color in like beige or like denim. You know.
Yeah. The shoes were pretty dope. I remember in
Pelly.
Yeah.
I wish Pelly would come back. I fuck with Pelly heavily.
Yeah. I remember in middle school
Yo.
they used to have these. Hey, what's going on, Vic? Can you hear us?
Yeah. Now I can hear you guys. For some reason, I
Oh.
couldn't hear you guys on the line. I was watching the video, but like trying to like talk to you guys and then watch YouTube at the same time. It wasn't. I guess it wasn't working. So anyway, let me tell you about Echo, man. I still wear that stuff, man.
There you
It's
go.
cheap. It's gonna come back. I'm telling you right now. And I'm putting all my money in the stocks for Mark Echo right now.
Ooh,
Hey,
okay.
That's a smart. That's thinking deeper. That's thinking smarter. That's like if we just have any kind of idea of when that could come back, because you never know, bro. That's a good one, because they even like back then, they were expensive. Like for me, I knew if you like, because I would go to Gibraltar's, so I'd get like what didn't sell the year before, but I knew if you went to like the actual store, it was pretty pricey.
Oh yeah.
You know, South Pole.
Oh,
was
South
another
Pole.
one.
Oh yeah, South Pole.
That's another one, bro.
They used to have that really dope sweater. I know you all seen it. It was like light blue, said South Pole right across it.
Yeah.
like
Oh
blue
yeah.
skit. That was like my go-to sweater when I was like 7.
I actually got South Pole pants, and they're the most comfiest thing I've ever wore. It's like,
Man.
I never had
like, and they're kind of baggy too, but like it's okay
Bro,
because like, I'm a
Dave,
bigger guy.
I you know what? I just wish that whole 2000s aesthetic would come back. Like the baggy
Oh
fit,
man, I'm all about that
just the
aesthetic, bro.
sweats,
Yeah.
I'm all,
like it's just the crew cuts, just everything, just.
That's so funny. My wife just tuned in and she said, "What about the old starter jackets?"
Oh, bro, yes.
Oh, Lord,
yes, bro.
90s.
Well, I have a friend. He says in the joint that they're rocking stuff like that right now because everyone in there is like kind of like a little stuck in the past, so they're rocking the shit that they went in wearing. So like they got like starter jackets and shit, and they're thinking like they're the shit. And I'm like, that's fucking fire. I wish I could find a decent Pistons, because it would actually be that one.
Yeah.
But what would be even doper is if they had like a starter jackets, but with the new the new colors. Like, imagine an all white Pistons starter jacket with like the blue trim and like some red on the cuffs, and the fucking Detroit Pistons logo like on the pocket. Like that would be sick. Starter, like whoever can contact them, get it popping.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Wait. Hold on one second. Can I say one thing?
Go. Yeah.
He said they was in the joint wearing that. So if I get caught out here wearing starter jackets, it's not gonna be like the equivalent of sagging my pants, is it?
No. It was like
That's
like
a
your
good analogy.
top tier. No, your top
I'm
tier.
just saying that's kind of sussy.
No, it's your top tier. It's like you'd be like, it's the equivalent of having like the dope ass ramen noodles, like the good ramen noodles.
There you
That's
go.
it's like people sell like give their ramen noodle like in tenfold.
There's
for a starter
Maruchan, which
jacket.
is like the premium, and then there's
Yeah.
the Nabsio or Nabisio, whatever the hell, the Chinese brand.
The one that
man.
or that one that comes in that bag.
Yeah.
You know which one I'm talking
Yup.
Top ramen.
Top ramen.
Oh man.
Oh man,
But-
I've been on the soap aisle quite a few times.
Yeah,
man.
it's a struggle meal, bro. Sometimes you gotta, it's the only thing you can
I
afford.
actually had some earlier, but I had pizza and shit in the oven too, like in the freezer. But I was like, you know what sounds so good right now? Some fucking sopa. And I made it with like chili peppers and shit.
It's that the weather outside, bro. You just want something warm and caldos and sopas and stuff like that.
Fire.
But what other brands would you like to see make a comeback, Victorino?
Honestly, to be honest with you, I've kind of been indulging in this brand called Tribal, and I just found out they're like a cholo brand, but I wear it because all the cool bands back in like early 2000s used to wear it.
Oh yeah,
like Linkin Park, Limp Bizkit,
That makes me
POD.
want a pair of Ben Davis now.
That's like that's like the missing link between cholos and rockers, is that brand
Tribal.
Because he said cholo, it's like a cholo brand.
Yeah,
that might be the
Ben Davis, Dickies. But you guys remember Lowrider?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro, the little homie with the fucking stash.
And the glasses.
The clothes are the shit.
Yeah, that was dope.
Well, bro, honestly, Heelys. If we're talking, fun.
Heelys.
Man,
I used to have Heelys in like 6th grade.
Oh man, I had that for like 1 year, and like I broke the wheels.
I actually, what gave me the most difficult part was just taking them off and like changing them. You know, it was, like I don't know if it was me or but they just get stuck, and like stuck to the point to where I couldn't get it.
You
back
can't
in.
get it out.
I couldn't get it out, and I couldn't get back in. So now I'm in.
That's what happened to
I'm
me,
in
bro.
third hour with a fucking limp because I can't put the fucking wheel back in it. And I can't.
And you have to walk all awkward.
Yeah, you know.
Roll down the hallway on one leg.
I couldn't even roll because it was like half off. Like,
oh man, they put a boot on your shit, bro.
I couldn't I tried to stomp it in. The teacher told me to stop stomping on the floor. It was horrible. But I think I think I can give it another try. Like I think I'm ready for a second try.
Another one is I don't know if you guys remember back in like 2004 or 5 or whatever. But I remember because John Cena used to have them shoes with the little orange basketballs with the pumps.
Oh, the pump shoes.
Those are coming back too.
Man.
I just seen an ad that they're coming back.
That's fire. I would buy those. Like I wish I knew they were coming back right before they came back, so it wouldn't be so expensive.
Yeah.
But you know, like that's another one. The pumps. Like
Yeah.
I wish I had some back in the day. Fuck with
Like honestly, that would be the only reason why I bought a pair of pumps was because of John Cena.
Yeah, that's right.
I ain't buying anything that man has worn, man, because he's been the face of WWE, and he's got 10,000 shirts that people have just been pouring into his pockets. Like,
Yeah, but now he's
I'm
the
not
peace-
further endorsing this man.
No, he's the Peacemaker now. He's so much better as the Peacemaker. I
Oh my
love-
God, the Peacemaker! Who was even that? Like that's like the wackest Suicide Squad.
The only
Villain
thing
hero?
I
don't know.
The only thing I gotta say about John Cena is I don't know why people hate him when they can't see him.
There you go. I like that. There you go.
Like he's a nobody. That's right.
That's
Who
right.
is John Cena?
Another thing is before we end it for this segment, spinners. Remember when like all the spinning necklaces and the pentons and all
that shit was fire,
no,
bro.
No, I know what we need to bring back. Do you guys remember going to Gibraltar's and buying?
Just bring back Gibraltar.
Yeah, there you go. The gangster cartoon character shirts.
Oh yeah,
you need to bring those
the fucking
back.
Mickey Mouse one.
No,
you need to bring those back.
SpongeBob.
You can get them at the gas station,
Hey,
bro.
do you remember? Does anyone? I know y'all remember. If you remember Gibraltar's, that one like Mexican store where it was black and they had like jewelry and they had hats and they had just grills and they had rosaries.
Yep.
Just like, bro, bring me
digital belts.
Yes, bro.
Digital
Yes,
belts,
bro.
bro.
I would wear a fucking digital belt right now. that says this,
Man,
whatever
you be
I'm
showing
feeling.
your
that day.
age.
Hey,
You be
no,
showing your age.
hey, no, it's
I'll
gonna be
rock-
so funny.
and I'll
it's gonna
wear the
have
baggy
two
pants.
arrows pointing down, right, on your waist, and it's gonna say Pleasureville as it goes
Ooh,
by.
that would be fire.
Oh man,
Sexual
Stop it now,
lawsuits
man.
everywhere.
What
Sexual
kind of
lawsuits.
content are you guys putting
Oh,
out?
my
This is
gosh.
X-rated.
This
This is what you guys do.
This is
This is
why
what you guys
this
talk
is
about?
why people go back in time and kill people for ideas like this. Like, a snake's gonna come back in time and shoot us. Like, we don't know why or for what, but for this idea exactly.
That's true. That's true.
humanity.
But thank you so much for calling in, Vic.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you
Anytime.
Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for just sharing this hilarious moment with us.
Oh no.
You know, I just got. You know, I know you guys how much you guys love when I share my opinion on the show.
Oh, bro. Yeah, we miss you.
So
Yeah, we miss
very
you, brother.
strongly opinionated. I might come back though because I got the whip again.
There
so
you go.
Hey,
Hit me up.
You know you're always welcome back, bro.
Yeah, we'd love to have you back, brother.
So
But same feeling here, bro.
Yeah, man. Well, you take care of yourself, Vic. And man, don't be hitting no more cars, bro.
I didn't hit no cars. It was just snowing, bro.
don't
It
let
was bad
nobody
out
hit
there.
you either.
Yeah, exactly. Don't
Yeah.
get hit.
I'm alive.
That's
No,
good.
That's what.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's important, man.
That's what's important. Yep.
Freedom. All right. Peace
All right,
out,
brother.
guys.
Take
All
care.
right, have a good weekend, brother. And that was Victorino chiming in with the topic of the day. I don't think we have any more brands or any more comments, but let's keep it going. Next up, we got our Chi-Town mix. Shout out to all the Chicago artists. This is El Karma with Dentro.
Un toque de mota pa' ponerme bien lento. Un toque de mota pa' ponerme bien lento.
Vaca
Un
Morelos.
toque de mota pa' ponerme bien lento.
Así lo hacemos.
Mota pa' ponerme bien lento.
Se ha llegado el momento de crear, de grabar lo que llevo aquí adentro. Perdóname, mamá, si me he portado mal. Si te hice llorar, lo lamento. De veras lo siento. Sé que las palabras se las lleva el viento. No hay más como los hechos. Ponte verga y no pongas pretextos. Hay cosas en las cuales ya no pierdo mi tiempo. Personas a quienes amaba ahora están muertos. Me dice mi abuelo cómo han cambiado los tiempos. Hoy solo quedan adentro del cora los bellos momentos. Yeah.
Un toque de mota pa' ponerme bien lento. Un toque de mota pa' ponerme bien lento. Un toque de mota pa' ponerme bien lento. Un toque de mota pa' ponerme bien lento.
Nadie sabe mi sufrimiento. Cuando quieras saber de mi vida, pistea conmigo y te la cuento. Tengo claro que no soy perfecto. También cuento con mis defectos. De lo que he hecho en la vida no me arrepiento. Nadie pregunta cómo me siento, pero gracias a Dios vivo contento. Un día alguien me dijo el rap de verdad, dejáselo a los expertos. Y aquí me tienes haciendo que mueva la nuca. Mi abuela me dijo que no me rindiera nunca, para que nadie en la cara te escupa. Mira mis letras.
Un toque de mota pa' ponerme bien lento. Un toque de mota pa' ponerme bien lento. Un toque de mota pa' ponerme bien lento.
Ya, es el karma de Cuernavaca, Morelos. Mejor cómprate una lupa, por lo que se quiere se lucha. Mis oraciones Dios las escucha, la envidia que cargas es mucha. El brujo me ha dado una ducha, quítate la capucha, siempre ando bien trucha. Si tienes algo puedes embucha.
Un toque de mota pa' ponerme bien lento. Un toque de mota pa' ponerme bien lento. Un toque de mota pa' ponerme bien lento. Un toque de mota.
And that was El Karma with Dentro out of Chi-Town mix. Next up, we got Topo G with 4-Leaf Clover.
Yeah. Top OG on the mic. Yeah. Straight from Chicago. Repping for Albany Park. Listen up. These Chicago streets are cold. Shootings at the liquor stores. Motherfuckers throwing different sets up. But can't even spell right. We're filling jails faster than the college seats. Blacks and browns getting racial profile. Now this is something that you want me to deal with. Can't even walk down the streets without them racial profiling me. The way that I look, the way that I dress. If I got tattoos, you treat me like a threat. But we know who the real threat is. The hand behind a suit and a tie. And that's why you got so much corruption in the skies. You can see it in their eyes. Greed took over, now we need a fully chloro for luck not to be over. I've seen the Twin Towers crumble. If they did that, imagine what they can do to us. Greed took over, now we need a fully chloro for luck not to be over. I've seen the Twin Towers crumble. If they did that, imagine what they can do to us. So we have to get in this fight. I used to want to sign a major record deal, but I'm the type of motherfucker that can be bought. So now we're about to make all this explode just like a C4. I want to get all this out of my mental, but it's too much for you to handle. Putting this in one song is too much for your mind, so I'ma have to break it down for you. They don't care for us or anyone else. Just look how they invade other countries, and you're telling me that they're fighting terrorism? You must be real blind to not see what evil lurks around, and all the evil they cause to innocent women and children all around the world. You wouldn't like it if it was you in their place. Now they might destroy your faith. Greed took over, now we need a folklore for luck not to be over. I've seen the Twin Towers crumble. If they did that, imagine what they can do to us. Greed took over, now we need a folklore for luck not to be over. I've seen the Twin Towers crumble. If they did that, imagine what they can do to us. Used to be out in the streets with no good intentions, had to follow all these deceptions. To when do you realize you're causing harm? Till it's too late and you're dead and gone. See, put your guns down and smoke some killer weed. The devil loves to deceive you, but you're too blind to see. There's no other way to get out this melting pot. It's just a matter of time before it starts spilling from the top. I can't respect cops, seen so much videos of them doing crimes, and they're walking freely like it's fucking fine. That shit really blows my mind. Greed took over, now we need a folklore for luck not to be over. I've seen the Twin Towers crumble. If they did that, imagine what they can do to us. Greed took over, now we need a folklore for luck not to be over. I've seen the Twin Towers crumble. If they did that, imagine what they can do to us.
And that was Top OG with 4-Leaf Clover. Next up, we got an exclusive, a new drop from Ex Soto featuring Reap Sosa with Self-Made.
Yeah.
For what they talking about? Clock ticking, time is running now. For them pussy niggas with my name in their mouth. Got a drum roll with 100 rounds. Got dope in a dope house. Heard they capping on me like I'm broke now. But the money piling, I'm a cash cow. Put my cell phone with no handout. For what they talking about? Clock ticking, time is running now. For them pussy niggas with my name in their mouth. Got a drum roll with 100 rounds. Got dope in a dope house. Heard they capping on me like I'm broke now. But the money piling, I'm a cash cow. Put my cell phone with no handout.
Hijos de perra sigan hablando, es muy interesante partirle su madre y dejarlos con hambre. Te agarro del cuello y luego te degollo como un alambre. Soy como un sable, pinche puto ya no me hables, que yo soy la sensación. Cuando entro ahora soy la conmoción. Te agarro, te tumbo, te tiro de tiros, caíste en el piso, te lleno de sangre, no hay quien me pare, no puedes conmigo, ya no tiene ritmo. Mira cómo rimo, yo caso un sismo, no duermen tranquilos, viven en abismo, todo es un martirio. Te parto la cabeza con un martillo. Yo por eso, motherfucker, llego por ti la parca, pero no pueden conmigo, todo está pegado. A estos pendejos los tengo frustrados, todos cagados, de aquí salen espantados. Me emputa que hablen de más, deja que la gente lo diga por ti. Vas a sentir el frenesí de este MC. A tu mujer yo la hago venir. Ando en mi carro por todo Chicago, siempre manejando, siempre alterado en mi Silverado. Siempre ando rameando a cualquier pendejo que quiera hacerme
For
daño.
what they talking about? Clock ticking, time is running now. For them pussy niggas with my name in their mouth. Got a drum roll with 100 rounds. Got dope in a dope house. Heard they capping on me like I'm broke now. But the money piling, I'm a cash cow. Put my cell phone with no handout. For what they talking about? Clock ticking, time is running now. For them pussy niggas with my name in their mouth. Got a drum roll with 100 rounds. Got dope in a dope house. Heard they capping on me like I'm broke now. But the money piling, I'm a cash cow. Put my cell phone with no handout.
Self-made.
And that wraps it up for our Chi-Town mix. That was Ex Soto featuring Reap Sosa with Self-Made. And before we end it for tonight, let's just chop it up one more time with our special guest here on 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio, Pablo Pleasure. Is there any hobbies or interests that you have outside of music, bro?
Yeah, bro. I just like to learn about life. To me, like I said, just learn. Like I always watch history documentaries. I'm always watching like dimensional, mathematical equations about like like there's 8 dimensions. I didn't know there were 8 dimensions. I thought there was only like 3 or 4. It's like 8.
Yeah,
but the 8th one is so vast and like nutty. They drew it, but they actually drew one what a circle would look or a shape would look like in the 8th dimension, but our minds can't perceive it. The circle, which is nuts. Like how the fuck, And they actually drew it, and I didn't know what the shape looked like. Like you can know what like a square looks like.
Yeah,
it's a good documentary to watch. I like to do that. I like to watch movies.
Big Marvel fan.
Yeah, I'm a big Marvel fan. I know my shit. I be watching it. Even the comic books. If it's not that, I used to be really into going out, but like it's boring now. It's the same people when you go out, same stuff. Same girls rejecting you. I'm just tired of it. But no, I stay in now. Hobbies. I like to have hobbies, but I just don't really have much. I just don't really find myself doing much. Just being with my daughter, my nephew, playing games with them. I play video games. No modern. Hit me up on the Warfront, Modern Warfare. Also in Fortnite. My nephew's getting me into that. According to him, I'm still trash, but whatever, bro. Let's take it to fucking Call of Duty and talk about it.
Right, exactly.
But Pablo Pleasure, actually on the PSN, it's Dirty Lamb Chop 5.
Okay.
5. So. Holla at me on that if you want to get blinked out with the blicky. But other than that, man, just nothing, bro. Catch me on social media talking shit, and then
how can anybody who's tuning in for the first time or finding out about you, how can they find you on all social media, bro?
Check me out on Facebook, Pablo Pleasure, Instagram and Twitter, and Snapchat, Pablo_Pleasure. I'm always on both, checking them and vibing out, so you can check me out. Always talk to me or talk back, if you want, if you dare talk to me. Nah, but holla at me. I'm a cool ass cat. I like to go out, I like to chill. If you guys like to vibe out, I'm having a party, throwing one pretty soon, a little get together networking social event, so hoping you guys can follow me for that. So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be fire. So check me out, Pablo Pleasure.
There you go. And before we end it, one last question, bro, or kind of like a statement. Describe your favorite and least favorite thing about being an artist.
My favorite thing about being an artist is like the creative aspect of it. The fact that I'm making something out of nothing and bringing it into the world, and like there's a chance people won't fuck with it, but if they do, the world is yours basically in that aspect. Like you can do whatever you want if people like you. You can promote it and get it big or have your voice heard. The thing is about just getting my vision or my words out there.
Yeah.
The most, for me. But other than that, my least favorite is probably the way people look at you or the way people perceive you. Like it's kind of like when I was just a normal cat working, or if I as a normal cat working or that goes out parties, girls go, oh hey, you got your whole life together or whatever. Or girls are just they feel more safe, comfortable choosing you as the guy to talk, or it's a weird thing. If you're an artist, it's you're this bad black sheep, not even a bad boy. It's you're a weird, you're the nerd, it's nah, that's what I like to do. And some people, I wouldn't be doing it if no one fucked me. If I was in the cast, people yo, wrap it up, go home. I wouldn't be doing it. But if people, as long as people fuck with me and fuck with my music, I'm gonna do it, because I feel like it's my duty, if people believe in me for something that I kind of told them I wanted to do, it's my duty to accomplish it, I'd be I couldn't look at people in the face again, the right way if I just gave up and I don't do it no more,
Yeah.
Because it's always just gonna be in my head I don't do it no more I used to, it'd be very kind of depressing for me, but for me it's just the stigma against being an artist, I just wish that shit would stop. There's some who are trash that really shouldn't really be doing it, but who are we to tell them to stop? Because they can always get better. People always get better at everything they do. So just kind of leave it all alone. Whether they suck or they're great, just stop hating on them, let them do their thing, and enjoy their process and their music. Because chances are the song or album you're talking about them that they dropped is actually pretty fire or could have been pretty fire for you to put in your input when they ask. Because I know almost every artist asks, what do you guys think of this song? And at least once in their career. and I'm almost positive some people don't tell them anything.
Yeah.
And it's like that's your cue to say something. Don't say it 5 years down the road, talking about, oh, I don't know what this means. Like, bro, he asked y'all didn't say shit, so he was up to him to keep doing it or not, and he chose to do it. So like just if you didn't help him or if you didn't give your input when it started, don't give it now. And just kind of like as for me, just kind of. If you ain't fucking with it, the music, or if you the fact that I'm, an artist or what I'm trying to do, like I got my own life, I got my stuff, handled, to a point,
Yeah.
To where I know I can do this and not be stressed. It's not like I'm looking for a record deal, or looking for extra money, or like I'm a starving artist. Like, I'm just out here creating a good vibe to everyone to vibe out with. If I get lucky and it blows up, then it blows up, but I'm gonna still be the same me the next day because I'm gonna still probably go to work the next day, I probably, other than if I go on a tour or something, that's the only thing that would take me out of Detroit, take me out of Michigan, take me away from my family. I wouldn't move away. I wouldn't go to Hollywood. I just go on tour for a few months or whatever and come back. That's the plan now, is make enough vibe and enough motion around at least the U.S. or somewhere, or even if it's in Europe, to just get a tour going.
Yeah.
And just make some actual bread off touring.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Before we end it, is there any shout outs you would like to give?
Just shout out Lil B over here. She's been over here. You probably heard her. She's my daughter. She's been crying to go home. she's hungry or whatever. But
yeah,
it's just we've been out here vibing, talking. She knows the deal. When Poppy gets out here with his dogs, we be talking and vibing. But shout out to her for putting up with me all day getting ready and her not having her way. But
First
now
thing she said was like, I want tacos.
Yeah,
I want tacos.
Now she's here. We're gonna go get tacos and vibe out. But shout out to her. Shout out to all my loved ones. That support me. All my friends, my family that support me. I still do it. I'm doing it for y'all. So don't think it's ever like, oh, he forgot. I'm always remember everybody. That's the only reason I'm still doing it. Otherwise, if no one was watching or I knew no one was cared, I wouldn't. I'd have just been like, yeah, fuck it. On the low. But no, I still do it for everyone. Shout out my mom for being there and supporting me, like not actually supporting me because she talks her shit, but like being there and just like always having my back, when I need someone to talk to and being my like emotional and moral support. And my pops, shout out my pops always.
Well, that was Pablo Pleasure, and you can catch him on all social media and on media platforms. Listen to his music, Pablo Pleasure on Spotify, all media platforms. Be sure to check out his music. Before we end it for tonight, we just want to thank you. Thank you so much for taking the time to coming through, spending time with us, just chopping it up, having laughs, having great discussions, and we look forward to what's next for you in this upcoming year. So.
Thank you, bro. I look forward to it, and I look forward to seeing you guys, what you guys have planned. It's a great show, great vibe you guys got going on, and I know you guys are going to take it to the stars.
I appreciate it, bro.
Appreciate you. Thank you, buddy.
And that was Pablo Pleasure. And before we end it, let's keep it going with some more music. Next up, we got Victorino featuring our very own SwZee with Tunnels Remix.
I'm waking up this morning, how'd I get so low? Searching for the answers, no clear path to follow. I'm getting way too intimate with my pain and my sorrow. Could die any day now, climb my way to tomorrow. But they walk beside me when there's no light. No time, no time. I've been running, trying to get away. It's close by, it's close by. Oh, I'm not right. There's no light. Living in a circle, trying to find it, but I'm blind. Stuck
inside this bind. Tryna do it straight, but I end up doing crimes. All them times that I lied, made my mama cry. Now I'm sitting thinking how the fuck I'm still alive. Dodging all these problems on a mission to survive. I'm asking for a path, but I end up with no sight. I'm feeling kinda used, so I'm giving up the fight. I'm living in the dark while I'm searching for the light. Yeah, yeah, I'm not alright, alright. Running in a tunnel, there's no light. Waiting for the end, there's no sunrise. Oh, I'm not alright, alright. Running in a tunnel, but there's no light. Waiting for the end, there's no sunrise. Running around in a circle, wearing my scars, that's internal. Don't even mess with the herbal. No use in you offering with purple. The pain that I got steady be coming and going, but this is eternal. I keep it together the best that I can, but that's why I gotta be verbal. Feel like I'm losing my mind, yeah. Losing the track of the times, yeah. Telling myself that it's gonna be better, but that is a difficult mindset to be in. Hate that I'm cautious of being. Don't even know what to be in. Look, I just wanna be free, yeah. Yeah. I'm not alright, alright. Running in a tunnel, there's no light. Waiting for the end, there's no sunrise. Oh, I'm not alright, alright. Running in a tunnel, but there's no light. Waiting for the end, there's no sunrise. There's no sunrise. There's no sunrise. Oh, there's no sunrise. There's no sunrise.
And that was Victorino featuring SwZee with Tunnels Remix. Thank you so much for tuning in here on 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio. We want to send a huge shout out to our special guest, Pablo Pleasure, that was here chopping it up with us. And just continue to support this man and show some love. And like always, be sure to check us out every single week. Thursdays from 8 to 10. Fridays from 6 to 8 or sometimes 9. But shout out to everyone that tuned in for all your dope submissions, requests, comments, and everything in between. And we're going to end it for tonight. That is all for tonight. Be sure to check us out next week. But let's end it with Pablo Pleasure. This is Far From Home. Y'all have a good weekend. We'll see you next week.
They don't wanna let me eat. Yeah, I do it for my mama, do it for the team. They don't wanna see me grow. Swear to God, they gon' hate it when they see me blow. They be speaking on my name. Can you imagine what they saying when I run the game? Had to do it on my own. Don't get me started on the people who left me alone. Make it to the top, can't no motherfucker stop me. I'ma fuck around and turn this bitch into a swap me. Them cholos gon' be dancing around through the whole lobby. Name a motherfucker doing this, that is not me. I'ma fuck around and spend a check on the promo, just to show them all that I got hits by the bolo. On every beat I go dumb, I go loco. Whenever shit on fans, I'll get mad at the photo. Had to do it on my own, I won't spend a bit on features. At 40 cal, gon' make them dance like Selena. You the type to run out on the click when we bleeding. I'ma rip the set until my lungs stop breathing. Like Polo G and TJ, watch the whole gang pop out. Let me catch that boy and I'ma knock a fucking op out. Drake said it first, this is fame, this is not clout. I'm the realest, you can tell by the shit I'm talking about. Bitch into a party, hit my motherfucking two-step. Shout out to the real ones, up, down, and Screwston. I'm the one that got the OGs like, where have you been? But all I got is family, fuck you and your two friends. I'm about my beat, beef like some motherfucking tacos. I'ma hit the street and I'ma mob with my vatos. Yeah, I'm a dog, so all I chase is gatos. See us in the pic, she say cheese and she nachos. Me valen los demás, homie, a mí me vale verga. Somos de calle aquí tumbando puertas. Un pinche Grammy es solo lo que quiero. Antes que me maten y antes que me muera. They don't wanna let me eat. Yeah, I do it for my mama, do it for the team. They don't wanna see me grow. Swear to God, they gon' hate it when they see me blow. They be speaking on my name. Can you imagine what they saying when I run the game? Had to do it on my own. Don't get me started on the people who left me alone.